All right. What is good, everyone? What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Today we got a great show for you guys. Going to be talking about a lot of great video game content. Some strange, well, it's not really strange to me because I've been covering Nintendo for forever, so they always do stuff like this. But strange teaser video that people were speculating over the internet. It's called viral marketing. That's what it's kind of called, like mystery marketing. Like, what is this? Nobody knows what it is. It's some type of mysterious thing randomly put up. They did the same thing with Emio last year. So interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what this ultimately ends up being. We're going to talk about that. We're going to discuss the Metaphor ReFantazio live stream, special 1 year live stream that's going down this Friday. Such a weird time though. It's this Friday. I think it's October 10th, right? So October 10th at 9 p.m. PT, if I'm not correct. That is midnight Eastern time. So yeah, I'm probably gonna see if I can stream that, just to see if anything crazy gets announced. But we'll see. But we'll see. I don't think they're gonna announce Metaphor ReFantazio for the Nintendo Switch 2. Like, I don't think, some people are speculating that they're gonna announce that. I don't think so. That would probably be announced at a Nintendo Direct, just like Persona 3 Reload was announced. And pretty much every Persona game, every SMT game is announced at like a Nintendo Direct. So I wouldn't expect some type of port to be announced there. But like I said, it should be fun to see what happens. So we'll see. I'll see if I can stream it or not. All right, let's go and let's get into the shout outs first and foremost. Then we also got gaming news too. We got a bunch of gaming news to go over here. So yeah, so we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about this mysterious teaser. So Dior is here. What's up, Dior? Welcome. Party Man Cart is here. What's up, Party Man? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Justin is here. What's up, Justin? Welcome. I thought about Pikmin the whole time I watched that short. The music is just too close. Yeah, that's what people are saying. Some people are saying Rosalina, it's Mario. Some people are saying Pikmin. That's exactly what Nintendo wants. They want us to speculate and to quote tweet it and to say what's going on, and that's all they want. And it worked brilliantly. And it worked. And you got people saying, "Where's Mother? Where's Mother 4? Not even Mother 3. Literally, like, where's Mother? Like, why are they doing this instead of Mother 4? Like, it was fantastic. That's exactly what they want. It was so good. Dalton Johnson, what's up, Dalton? Welcome. Party Man, Dalton, Dan Lee, what's up, Dan Lee? Yeah, Dan Lee, just to let you know, with the Satisfy grip, it doesn't block the USB. Now, if you put the dock, like the Switch 2, in the system before the USB, it can kind of be funky. But if you put the USB cord in first and then you dock it, it actually doesn't block it at all. So it's just a little bit like the wire is a little bit of a snug fit on the wire, but it won't actually block it. So try it that way. Plug in the USB first and then dock the system. Let's see here. All right. What's up, Videos 207? What's up, man? What's up, Flydius? Welcome. What's up, Anthony Smith? What is good? What's up, Gene Chat? What's up, Gene Chat? Welcome. Let's see here. But it's all good. Let's see here. Chrono Rig with the $5 dono and says, I think the short movie was actually the Dimensions fusions at the end of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and that's a baby Shulk. LOL. And Xenoblade music, please. All right, I got your Xenoblade music. How about we get some Xenoblade Chronicles? We'll get some Xenoblade Chronicles music going here. How about You Will Know Our Names from Super Smash Brothers? Xenoblade Chronicles style. Let's go. Thank you so much, Chrono Rig, with the first dono of the stream, the $5. And once again, guys, we've got full hype rewards and combos tonight. Lego. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming out to the stream tonight. Let's go. Big love to my man Chrono Rig. Anybody does 5 or more, you can beat up my man Chrono Rig. And remember, you guys have been doing a pretty good job of this lately. If you drop a dono, make sure you put your music request in the message. If you can't fit it, that's okay. Just let me know afterwards, and I will play the track for you. Let me know in the chat, and I'll play it for you if you drop a dono. Any amount, doesn't matter. Big love, though, guys. Big love to Chrono Rig. First 5 coming up. I personally got 90-degree USB adapters to account for the grip. Oh yeah, that's true. 90-degree USB adapters are good. Yeah, like the ones that kind of like yank like a little bit of a different way. I think I got one of those with my with my last Satisfied grip. I think I got one of those. So yeah, that's cool. What's up, man? I missed you for a month when I was working in Pennsylvania. Hey, what's up, Justin Richard? Welcome to the stream. How was the work in Pennsylvania? You get everything done? You get paid and all that good stuff, man? How was it? What's up, Jeffrey Tucker? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Shaw X? Big love. Shaw X in the chat. What's up, D Money? Dan Lee's here. DE235. Element Nullified. What's up, Element? Squirrella. What's up, Squirrella? Welcome to the stream, young lady. Marty says, bang, bang, Niner gang. Yeah, man, we're trying. We're trying. I don't want to get too confident too soon, you know? Like, it's still early in the season, but it's definitely a good start, a much better start to the season this year than last year, I can tell you that. So, hey, what's up, 91 Gamer Boy? Welcome. Let's see. The short could be teasing Pikmin 4 Switch to Edition DLC. Interesting. Yeah, it could be teasing that, too, as well. That's definitely possible. There's a lot of different scenarios that this could be. I mean, the whole Emio thing, we didn't know what that was. We thought people were saying it was a new Eternal Darkness. I would say that it's a new horror franchise. That's why I don't really want to get too much into the guessing game because I completely flopped with the Famicom Detective Club. So I'm not sure what it's going to be. But it's definitely good to hear you guys' suggestions and thoughts for sure. Yeah, so absolutely. Hey, what's up, T-Dude? Getting the Switch 2 this month? Hey, there you go, man. Shout outs. Let's go. Let's see. Sat in my room, finished Silk Song over 92 hours. Played, and my thumb is Silk Swole. All right, there you go. What's up, Zane? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. Got paid 86 a day, food and overtime. All I wanted. Hey, there you go, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's some good stuff. Let's go. How you liking the music here, Chrono Rig? Good Xenoblade music. I've seen people put hundreds of hours into Silk Song. Like, I've seen people put crazy amounts of hours into Silk Song. Remember, too, guys, we are giving away a copy of Pokemon Legends ZA. So, just, you guys are all subscribed, but if you're not subscribed, just make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, so you know when we're going to be dropping that. We're just probably going to drop it in a random live stream, but I'm just letting people know, subscribe, notification bell, then you'll find out when we're going to be dropping that, or when we're going to be giving away that Pokemon Legends ZA. I'll probably have a video on it too, just like talking about the game, like what I'm excited about when it comes to the game. Yo, DeAndre with the $3.58. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, OJ?
What's up, man?
I picked up the Mario Galaxy collection today in store. I was supposed to buy Ghost of Yote, but I felt I needed something more lighthearted because I've been experiencing very difficult emotions.
Oh.
Play some Mario Galaxy music, please.
Yeah, you know what, man? I'm telling you, bro. Like, sometimes gaming, it can hit you on that emotional level. And sometimes you might not want to just sit there and kill things all day and experience like a really tragic story, you know, and all that. Sometimes you just want to put something that's going to uplift you, you know. And, you know, I'll keep it a buck, man. Like, there's been times when I was young that was the same thing with me, too. That I would go through a lot of that. So I didn't want to play anything that was kind of all crazy or whatever. And there's even probably times that I still go through that now, you know, not to the severity of probably you're dealing with it. But I see what you're, basically what I'm saying is I see where you're coming from, my man. I see where you're coming from. And yeah, let's get you some music. Let's get you some Mario Galaxy music. Mario Galaxy music. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the $3.58. That does get us to, let me see if I can just get a regular track here. All right, let's get the Good Egg. Good Egg Galaxy. Here we go. Thank you so much for the $3.58. That does get us to 8 on the combo board. We are more than halfway for that first extension. We will have a 45 or 15-minute extension once we hit the 15. And speak of the devil, Zoo with the $10 dono says, holy hell, just finished Void Stranger. What a game. We need this on Switch family of systems. In honor of this, please play Void Stranger OST. Okay, yeah, I don't really know too much about Void Strangers, but I'll definitely check it out. I was watching a video that you did recently, Zoo. Good stuff, like always, man. And thank you so much for the big $10. That does make you the Hokage of the stream. Anybody does 10 more, you can bet my man Zoo After Dark. Check out his new channel. Is that the new channel too, right? Check out his new channel, Zoo After Dark. where he reviews games, goes in-depth analysis, and all sorts of good stuff, man. So shout outs to Zoo After Dark. That's Mongunzo, for those who don't know. So make sure you check it out. I'll put a link in just a second, yeah, because I just subscribed as soon as you made it. I know I subscribed a bit ago. Yeah, Zoo After Dark. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel. Got his video talking about Captain Toad and more. So make sure you guys go check out that channel. Already got a nice amount of subscribers already with the new channel. So guys, go subscribe there too. Big love to my man Zoo After Dark. Go subscribe to the channel. Don't wait, do it now. Go watch his latest video that he put up. After Dark, Nintendo put up a teaser, some type of baby Pikmin teaser or potential Rosalina teaser or something. We're talking about it right now, man. Let's see here. Shout outs to my man Zoo. Thank you for the 10. Appreciate that. Thanks, man. We're in the Mario arc. Let's do it. When are people going to realize that just because Nintendo works on one franchise doesn't mean it affects others? I don't know when people are going to realize that. I really don't know when people are going to realize that. CR Worlds with the 3.
Watch that teaser. Watch it being some new IP or a kiddie game unrelated to Xeno or Pikmin. A nothing burger.
Xeno? Yeah, I don't think anybody said that it's related to Xeno. I don't think anybody was saying that it's going to be related to Xeno at all. Who was saying that? I think Chrono Rig made a joke about it being a baby Shulk, but I don't think anybody was realistically saying that it's related to Xeno or Pikmin, or sorry, Xeno. That I don't think that was it. I don't think it's a nothing burger, because I mean Nintendo wouldn't put it up if it was nothing. Clearly it's something, but we'll see what it ultimately ends up being. I mean, it could end up being a game that you're not interested in for sure, but we just don't know right now. You know, we just don't know. Big love though. Thank you, my man CR Worlds. Thank you, Zoo After Dark, Zoo with the Big 10. We're gonna watch that teaser in just a bit. We're just gonna let more people kind of file in here. Mother, no, not Mother. I don't think it has anything to do with that, but you never know, right? I mean, people are saying Pikmin because it looks like Pikmin are like grabbing things, but they're like invisible. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's actually kind of hard to tell what it's going to be. But we did get, I know what this is going to be. We did get our first overclock. Let's go.
Overclock Buster!
15 minutes extension on the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Overclocks. Next one up, only 9 combos away. We extended stream by 30 minutes. Let's go. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. Beat the prologue in Trails in Sky. Man, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, the prologue can take up to 10 hours for some. Jezebel says everybody loves player essence. Not everybody, but I appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, Chrono Rig has a good point. Like, one franchise, Nintendo doing one franchise doesn't mean that it affects another. Like, franchises are made by different studios, different teams, and they're made by proposals. So a lot of Nintendo's developers can come up and say, hey, we want to try this, or we want to do this. And if it gets approved, it gets approved. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But usually the developers that know what they're doing get their games approved because they know what they're doing. So they have to, I mean, if somebody wants to make Star Fox, somebody's got to step up and make Star Fox. Somebody's got to step up, or Mr. Itoy, he needs to step up and say, I want to make another Mother, which he hasn't said that yet. Nintendo still hasn't localized Mother 3. So it's like, it's one of those things to where Pikmin doesn't have anything to do with Mother 3 not being localized, or Mother 4 not happening, or, you know, they don't affect each other because they're different developers, different teams. The people that make Pikmin, that has nothing to do with Mr. Itoy and what Earthbound is, you know? So I think that's the problem that sometimes people don't realize, that they think that one affects the other, but it really doesn't. The only thing that I would say probably affects, if there's like a large amount of, like, let's say RPGs in like a month, or like, let's say Xenoblade and Fire Emblem. I mean, yeah, I don't think Nintendo's gonna have Xenoblade and Fire Emblem and put them like right next to each other in terms of release schedule. But when it comes to like a game being greenlit or something like that, it's gonna be based off the strength of what the developer is presenting to Nintendo. You know, so that's really what it comes. That's at least what Nintendo explains it as. That's really kind of what they explain it, and what we know about what they do. So yeah. Jackson says, I suspect a Mario Galaxy movie. Yeah, I think a Mario Galaxy movie could definitely be possible because it looks like Baby Rosalina, and obviously it could be marketing. Like the quality of the of that is very Pixar-ish, you know. So yeah, man. Yes, see, have you and everyone had their veggies today? You know what? I'm gonna have veggies tonight. I didn't have any today yet, so I'll have some tonight for sure. What's up though, man? Welcome. So yeah, might be licensing issues. Mother 3 flies pretty close to the sun on some of those songs. Yeah, there could be licensing. There could be some, certain issues with the script when it comes to some of the themes and some of the stuff in the game. Who knows, But like I said, it doesn't, one doesn't affect the other. I would love to see Mother 4. I would love to see Mother 3 get localized. Obviously, I'd love to see a lot of different games. I'd love to see a new Star Fox. I'd love to see, new Golden Sun. I'd love to see a new everything. It would be great if all those would come out for sure. Shout outs though to Christian, shout outs to DeAndre, big love. Let me get this next music though. We've got Void Strangers, Voided Strangers, Stranger music. All right, here we go. Thank you so much, Mr. Zoo. I appreciate that. Big 10 at the top of the board as well. Like I said, anybody that's 10 more, you can be my man Zoo. Let's go. True Mother 3's wild stuff. It'll break people. Yeah, it's got some pretty wild stuff in there. But I don't think it's anything they couldn't get around, to be honest, Let's see. I was thinking that we got Silk Song. We need to check in on Mother situation. We need to check in on the Mother. Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be, like I said, that'd be great. But, I mean, right now there's nothing. There's not really anything to talk about when it comes to Mother. There's nothing. Nintendo, nothing that I know of. I mean, could Nintendo bust out Mother 3 at some point? Of course they can. There's been rumors for years that Nintendo was going to finally localize Mother 3, put it on the Virtual Console, put it on something, Yo, shout outs to Justin with the 3.
If you played through Pikmin 4, then you can see the similarities in the house, and the way stuff was moving feels like Pikmin, and the music is so Pikmin.
Yeah, that's what I saw people saying a lot. I saw Rogers Base saying that. I saw a lot of people saying that the music feels like Pikmin and all that, which once again we will take a look at, so we'll watch that as well. I agree. I think that Pikmin definitely is a possibility, but once again, it could be Mario movie. It could be, who knows what it can be. Like I said, last time that I guessed it completely wrong with the whole MEO thing. So yeah, absolutely. Shout outs, combo breaks coming up. 6 more combos. We've got that 30-minute extension. Let's go tonight. Big love, guys. I think everyone's kind of patiently waiting for the next big 3D Mario game, Absolutely. But it's coming, of course. Gotta get this first year out of the way. Got Donkey Kong Bonanza, got Mario Kart World, got Hyrule Warriors, we got Pokemon Legends, we got Metroid Prime 4, got Kirby Air Riders, got a lot there. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, obviously. I think next year, at some point, they'll probably reveal it as like the one more thing, or just reveal it as like, okay, here's the big 3D Mario game. Let's see here. Mario movies and Pikmin both have influence from Miyamoto. Yeah, well, obviously, like the Mario movie, Miyamoto definitely works on that. Of course, Pikmin, that was Miyamoto's baby to begin with, So yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite commercials is the Japanese commercial to Mother 3. It's a Japanese woman crying, talking about Mother 3. I've seen those Japanese commercials. They're pretty good. Definitely good commercials for sure. Definitely good commercials. Let's see here. It's not similar music. It's exactly Pikmin music. Okay, exactly. Not similar. Exactly. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same. So yeah. If they hit us up with the new 2D Mario game, I'm 100% down. Or 3D, of course. I mean, they've got the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2 edition, and they're going to be adding, seems like, a lot of content to that, or story content to that. So I don't think they're going to hit us with a new 2D Mario anytime soon, because we just got a new 2D Mario like 2 years ago. Like, Wonder was like, what, 2023? So we just got that, plus they got a Switch 2 edition of Wonder. So I doubt we'll get a new 2D Mario anytime soon. Maybe in the next couple years. But I think this upcoming year is probably going to be the reveal of the next big 3D Mario. And then maybe a year or two after that, then we're probably going to see, the next 2D Mario game. But it might be a little bit of time. I think they're just gonna rock with new Super Mario Bros. Wonder and like that new content and just say, buy this if you want 2D Mario, I mean, they rock with new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for like a hot minute, like all gen pretty much until 2023. So I think it's very possible that we don't get a new 2D Mario game for like quite a bit of time. So yeah. Let's see here. If you didn't have the Switch to win, it would be the best time to get it. As a huge Zelda fan, I could pretty much play everything on the OG. Yeah, if you didn't have a Switch 1, obviously Switch 2 would be good. I mean, you can play Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. You can play Echoes of Wisdom all of that in perfect 60 frames per second too. So yeah, Skyward Sword, a lot of good. Obviously, it doesn't have, you know, it doesn't have Wind Waker. Well, it doesn't have Wind Waker HD. It has Wind Waker without Wind Waker HD, and it doesn't have Twilight Princess. But I think that could come. Yo, Toshi with the $5 dono, and says obviously it's WOD green Pikmin, and they forgot to turn off the green screen filter. All right, that's true. We're about to turn on this 30-minute filter, 30-minute extension filter in just a bit, because we just hit 29 on the overclock board. Let's go. One more combo. We got that 30 minutes unlocked. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for your support. Shout outs to Toast. Remember, if you want some music, if you drop a dono, put your music request in there. Justin, you didn't ask for anything, but I can get you some what's it called? Fountain of Dreams. Fountain of Dreams music. So we're gonna get Fountain of Dreams music up next. All right, and thank you so much for flipping the switch. That was some awesome music as well, from Void Strangers. Big love. Let's go. I love the bangers coming out early. We do need new 3D Mario, either Galaxy 3 or something new. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it'll be a new 3D Mario. I don't know if it's going to be Galaxy 3, but we'll see for sure. We will see. Jack says, looking at Mario games with and Nintendo Switch 2 updates for Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New Super Mario Bros. U, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, 3D World, Mario 3D World, Mario Odyssey, Mario Galaxy. Yeah, that's a lot of Mario. That's true. There's already a lot of Mario. It's like one of them. The Switch 2 is pretty much like the ultimate Mario machine now at this point, right? I mean, you can play all the old school Mario games, most of them, if not almost all of them, right? You can play, obviously, them in way better quality with the newer ones, and 60 frames per second, a lot of them in 4K, so it's pretty much the ultimate Mario machine at this point. And then we'll get the new 3D Mario, of course. Excuse me. Shout outs to Toast, appreciate that. What's up, Juice Man Vaughn? Welcome to the stream. What's up, George FT? Playing through Mario Galaxy games for the first time. Oh man, what a treat. Let's see, some new levels with some teeth at Wonder. The Wonder game was cake. Even the last world. The last world was the last thing that you do, that was not cake. Wait, hold up. Unless you're just talking like the last normal world, but like the challenge levels, the last one was not cake. But yes, they should make like the regular levels harder too. I only struggled on a few of the different levels. But the last level, like the last final challenge, that was not cake. That was hard as hell. that was hard as hell. Let's see here. It's not complete until Mario is missing. Is on the Switch. It's not complete until Mario is missing. There you go. We need that one. Obviously, let's see. That last level was tough, but a lot of fun. Oh yeah, that last level was. The last sequence of levels were tough. Like there was like a whole section at the very end that would like the end game that was pretty tough, but then that last level, that one was like the true challenge. Like that one pissed me off, and I remember we played multiplayer on that and none of us could even beat it again. That was the funny, like, not even the fabled Party Man, not even Party Man could beat it again. So that one was like we played it for like hours and we could not beat it again, which was the crazy thing about it. Like, we couldn't beat it again. That was so funny, because I was thinking, somebody's going to beat the level here. Dude, nobody beat the level. Oh my gosh, I had to beat it twice because I didn't get top. Yeah, me too. I didn't get the top of the flagpole on my first try, and I literally almost ripped out the game from the cartridge, man. Like, I was so angry that I choked on the flagpole, but I choked and I did not get the flagpole, so I had to freaking redo it. It was crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we both of us got a little, we both got to like the last, like the invisible area, but we just couldn't beat that invisible area, which is just such, it's just such BS, dude. That invisible area is, it's not even fun. That part's not fun. That part is complete BS. Complete BS. It's just invisible. You can't see. It's invisible. You have to use the clouds to judge where you are, but it's like, it's I wouldn't say it's too difficult, but it's like, it's difficult. It's very difficult. I was number 2 in the world and taking damage with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Time Trials 6K. Even I couldn't beat the Champions Run in 3D World. Haven't played Wonder. Oh, you haven't played Wonder? Oh man, you gotta play Wonder. Wonder's super good. Let's see. Reminder: we also have the full game of SMB on the cart of the SNES World Championship. That's true. We do have that full game on there as well. If you have the SMB, that chair, I have it too. I have it. It's right up there. How to speculate on the baby video? What the F was the video? Also, happy Taco Tuesday. Yeah, we're kind of speculating what it could be. We don't really know. Some people are saying Pikmin. Some people are saying Mario. Some people are saying unrelated. It's nothing and nothing burger. So I mean, I don't know. Nintendo was promoting it on their socials and on Nintendo Today, so it's definitely something. I don't know what it's gonna be though. We'll see though. We'll find out. Let's see. Did anyone get first place in Mario 35? I think the closest I got was 42. Oh yeah, I got first place a few times. I was actually kind of goated in that game. I actually got first place a number of times in that game, just because like I played old school Mario. Like it only took me like a couple games to really shake the rust off, and then I got pretty good at it. But once again, it's just old Mario. That's all it is. It's just old Mario with like more stuff that comes up on the screen. So it was kind of easy to get W's on that after you get used to it. Hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. Most annoying thing about Silksong and video games, period, is when you die in the same spot every time. You know, in mine, the dude with the fingers don't follow. Yeah, just sometimes you choke. You know, sometimes you choke a little bit, and it happens. You know, it happens. It happens to all of us. We've all choked before in like pressure moments. You know. So, yeah, Switch 2 is definitely the Mario machine. Really needs 3D Land though. Yeah, we need 3D Land. I don't know what Nintendo's gonna do with 3D Land. That needs to come over because that's actually one of the better. I like 3D Land more than I like Sunshine and like Mario 64 to a degree. You know, so yeah, 3D Land needs to come over for sure. 1 terabyte micro SD specs found on Amazon for $189 Prime days. Yeah, I mean it's still expensive, but yeah, they're there if you want them. They're there if you want it. Let's see here. Let me see if I missed anybody's comments. Uncario says, I must have done level 100 times, maybe 1,000. I probably on my first, like, I know I had to go buy 100 1-ups, like, I think 2 or 3 times. And I know I already had about, like, 70 or 80, like, when I got there. So I probably messed up around 3. I probably had to play that level around 300 to 400 times, somewhere in that range, probably. So yeah, it was crazy. That last level for that last challenge for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, man, it was nuts. 3DS NSO, let's go Nintendo. I don't know how they're gonna emulate the 3DS NSO. I mean, they could for sure, but I think it'd be interesting if they were able to do that for sure. I would like that. I would like it. 3DS has a lot of bangers. I mean, put the Fire Emblem Awakening, Fire Emblem Engage, you know, or not Engage, sorry, that's on Switch. Fire Emblem Fates, Fire Emblem Awakening, Fire Emblem Echoes of Wisdom. Oh, not Echoes, Fire Emblem Echoes of... I'm slurring my games here. Am I drunk? Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Goodness gracious. Yeah, those would be great. Put all the Fire Emblem games, put all the 3D Land, put all that. Put the Animal Crossing on there. Just put a bunch of cool stuff. That'd be great. But once again, I'm not sure how they're going to do that. We'll see. Let's see here. Me trying to beat Queen Gibbon on 6 hearts last night. I was crashing out, bro. Had 1 shot twice and beat it the 3rd time. There you go. That's not too bad. 3rd time. That's it. I mean, like that's better than playing the last stage of Mario like 1,000 times. Or I mean, but I will say that there was a game that I might have failed more than that, and that was like Vanquish, the Platinum Games title. I failed that like 1,000,000 times before I finally beat that back in like 2011 or something. So yeah. Let's see here. By the way, OJ, for my song request, can I get Xenoblade 2 Counterattack? Oh, absolutely. I got you. Xenoblade Counterattack. All right. Let's go. Counterattack theme. Shout outs Toast. Appreciate the dono. Say great great afternoon. Hope all is well. Everything's good, the cool guy. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? OJ, I'm playing Starlink on my Switch 2. Better on the Switch 2. You should play it. It's fun. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play Starlink on the Switch 2. I mean, Starlink's an okay game, Mr. Davis, and like obviously it's got the Star Fox content, but I already played it on my Switch 1, and it was fine on there. So I don't really have any. I don't have any desire to go back and play Starlink. They botched that game. They kind of botched some of the aspects of that game, but I think it's cool though. I think it's a cool game, and I think it's fun for what it does. But yeah, I'm good on playing it though. Good on playing it. Is Vanquish that game you reviewed where you did a backflip in the review? No, that was the Wonderful 101, Jeffrey. That was Wonderful 101. It is Platinum Games though. Vanquish is, I didn't do a backflip in the review. I just essentially put together like a clips of me playing the game, like ghetto. This was old school, before I even had like a video capture card and good equipment and all that. And I basically just captured me playing the game. I put a bunch of books on my chair and I was off to the side playing the game. And then when I finally beat the challenge, I got my sister to take a picture of me. It was in the summertime. It was hot as hell. I had my shirt off in my room at my mom's old house, and I was playing the game, and I finally beat it. And it was crazy. It was super, super, super crazy. So yeah, that video's still up, but it's on my old channel, Player Essence Gaming. So if you want to watch that video, it's still there. Do you think the Metaphor ReFantazio port to Switch will have new content? If it does have new content, Antonio, it's going to be a new version that comes out on everything. It's going to be a Metaphor ReFantazio Gold Edition or Royal Edition, and it's going to be on everything. So it's possible. But I mean, it's Atlas, and they always re-release stuff with new content. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it does. Let's see here. Got to get more stamina. I'm still early game, but having a blast with it. Some of the same tech from Breath of the Wild still works in Tears. Yep. And there's new tech too. So yeah. Hey, what's up, DJ King? And he says, Miyamoto been wanting to make Pikmin a mega hit for a while. After all, the old Pikmin animated short is Nintendo of America's second most video ever with 50 million views. That's actually pretty crazy if they got 50 million views on that video. We'll see if it's Pikmin though, DJ King. People are saying that the music is just like Pikmin, and it is essentially Pikmin. So we'll see for sure. I'm gonna pull up the video. I'm gonna pull up the video from Nintendo here, and then we're gonna check it out after this counterattack. So we will see after this counterattack here, the Closer to You video. So we will watch it in just a bit right after this. I got it up on the second page, or on the second screen here. Shout outs from London, OJ, 1 a.m. Thank you for the amazing content. Hey, what's up, Viz? Hey, thank you for coming out to the stream, brother. 1 a.m. in London. Let's go across the pond. So yeah. I got a question. Brand new trailer, Final Fantasy, Kind of America. Did you see it? Brand new trailer, Final Fantasy. I didn't see that, but I'll check it out, Mr. Davis. I was watching some speedrunners last night. The movement is insane. All right, there you go. Players so far so good. Finish at the backyard fully clean. That I'm gonna make a play. Dude, I gotta finish my backyard, man. But we just got done with some more stuff inside the house, so I'm still just kind of tuning my house. But yeah, my backyard, I need to finish that up too. But good stuff, man. Good stuff, the cool guy. I like that. 2 a.m. here in Amsterdam. Hey, shout outs to Amsterdam, Ali. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for staying up and watching my stream. What if it's both Nintendo starting to do like a connected universe thing? I think they kind of already have a connected universe thing. But yeah, maybe it's the start of like maybe like a movie connected universe thing. But they kind of already do, like, without letting us know that it is. But they kind of do already. So yeah, we'll see though. We'll see. Can you pull up the Vanquish? No, you guys are gonna have to go watch that yourselves. Go seek it out. Go seek it out. It's an experience, that's for sure. Go seek it out. Let's see here. Okay, and it's not really a review of Vanquish. It's just me playing the game with some music playing, like with some Castlevania music. It's pretty ghetto, but you can check it out. Okay, yeah. So we have the Final Fantasy. There's a new Final Fantasy Intergrade trailer. So I would definitely want to check that out. So we will see. Maybe I'll make a video out of it too. All right. So let's see here. Okay, so I've got this. Okay. Dan Lee. Yo, Dan Lee with the $1.99. Let's go, baby. And he says, may we get Parasite's Eve music out of Phase track? Yes, we're going to get it right after this. We're going to get it. Thank you so much, Dan Lee. That does get us to the overclock 30. Let's go. Almost on our way to 45. 30 minutes unlocked. 2 hours and 30 minutes locked in for tonight. Try to push our way to 3 hours. Let's go. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. All right, Dan Lee, we're going to get that going right after this, and let's watch this teaser. Let's see what all this is about. Let's see what it's about, huh? Got a lady, a mom playing with her baby. Sad. There's the passy. Knocking on the door pretty aggressively. Yeah. It's definitely a rendition of Pikmin. With some extra keys added in. Baby, almost whatever that's carrying, it's getting smashed. Maybe the baby can't see the Pikmin, or they're so tiny. Because Pikmin are supposed to be microscopic, but they're clearly invisible. Like, that's invisible. For sure invisible. I think it might be teasing like a new Pikmin short or a new Pikmin like animated movie or something. I don't know, it's possible. Like, what's that in the background? Did you guys see that go right there in the background? I'm really looking at things. Right there. There's something blurry walking in the background. That would definitely be like a Pikmin, right? Right there. Which they purposefully did that, by the way. And somebody even said the clock was at 10:07. So today was 10:07. Baby Dior. Pikmin can't be seen with naked eye. It's Pikmin lore. Oh, okay. I did not know that lore. I did not know that at all, actually. Said I'm pretty tired of Pikmin. I don't think you like Pikmin at all. I don't think you like Pikmin at all. It's not that you're tired of it. You just probably don't like the franchise, which is fine. It's not like we get Pikmin games every single year. It's not like it's Call of Duty. Like, they come out like once a generation. I don't think it's even a game. I think it's like a movie, or it's like a short, or it's like something else. I don't think it's a game. But I mean, it could be a game. But I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But we'll see. We'll find out. I mean, it could be a game. Yeah, I think it was just a heartwarming short. Nintendo has their own. They have their own production company for movies and stuff. Nintendo Pictures. So I think it's really just something more like that, like, and they're getting more into that type of thing, where it could be like a Netflix special, or it could be some type of thing where they have. I don't think it's an actual like game. I don't think so. Yeah, Pikmin movie or Pikmin something like that. I don't think it's a game, but we'll see.
Overclock
Shout outs
Buster!
Overclock. You did get another stream clock extension, so I guess that's good that played right there, even though it was an accident. Big love to Dan Lee. Thank you for that. Let's get your Parasite's Eve music going too. All right. Parasite Eve music, and then you wanted a phase track, Out of Phase. Parasite's Eve, Out of Phase. Yeah, I kind of like Toy Story a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that. Like I said, I don't think it's even a game though. Everyone thinks it's a game, but I'm not sure if it is. Obviously, it's going to be based off of maybe based off of a game, or even something completely new. But I'm not really sure what it is. We'll find out, I guess, right? We'll find out. I don't think they'll make us wait that much longer to see what that actually is. It's viral marketing. That's what they're trying to do. Reminded me of Toy Story. Yeah, obviously it could be. Think it's Baby Rosalina. It is. It could be. But the problem is that, like, once again, the lore of Pikmin can't be seen with the naked eye, and also it's the music. It's Pikmin music at the very beginning. So I mean, they could do some type of crossover, like Muckbro was trying to say. Maybe there's like a connected universe or something. That could be it too, but not sure. Is that baby gonna be in Smash 6? I think the baby needs to be in Smash 6. Let's go. I think it could be. I think the fact that we're being very vague about it is that the name is written in English. The official Nintendo channels is interesting though. Yeah, the baby. It's like the baby. We're starting to get Pikmin shorts crossovers with whatever current Nintendo movie is. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I mean, there's also, like I said, who knows, man? Who knows? But like I said, I don't think they're gonna wait. They're not gonna wait too long before they let us know. So yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard to be interested about anything when we don't even know what it is. So yeah, I mean, it's what is there to be interested about? They didn't tell us the name of. We don't know what it is at all. So it's hard to be. I don't think anybody's interested in just. We don't know what it is. So yeah. It's not hate if you're not interested in something that where they didn't tell you what it is. All it's meant is for us to do. This is marketing. All it's meant is for us to do is to talk about it right now. Whether you don't care about it or not, it's all it's meant. It's like I said, if you go to marketing classes, if you have a marketing degree, you know exactly what they're doing right now. And that's exactly, and it worked because everyone's saying, well, I don't like it, or I do like it, or what is this, or what is it going to be, or it's going to be Pokemon, or it's going to be this, or it's not going to be Xenoblade. It's going to be a connected universe. That's all they're trying to do. They're just trying to get us to talk about it. Like it's pretty clear. So that's why I didn't talk about it on Twitter. Everyone's like, oh, I'm like, I'll just talk about it during my stream. I mean, I can see right through it. That's exactly what they're trying to do, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll talk about it, but I'm not going to get too like, oh my God, it's this, or oh my God, it's this. Like, we don't know. When they reveal it, then we'll know, you know? When we reveal it, well, then they'll know. So yeah. But they didn't even say that it's Pikmin. So yes, well, sure, it could be for Pikmin fans. Speculation. They didn't say it was Pikmin, for sure. But once again, there's the music, so obviously it's leaning that way. But we still don't know what that actually is, because they didn't even show a Pikmin. So there's nothing to even tie it back to like, oh wow, that was like Olimar doing some type of cool thing, or that was like, you know, whatever. Oh man, there's like a new flying Pikmin, or there's nothing to even tie it back to that for a Pikmin fan to be excited about. For what? There's nothing. They didn't announce any type of thing. So that's why I'm saying like it's viral. It's just marketing. And then we'll find out later. They did the same thing with Emio last year. So yeah. It's obviously the origins of Doom guy. There you go. Let's see. It's literally, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's working because we're talking about it, you know? What if it's a series of videos coming? It could be. I mean, I'm not sure. It could be. It could be. This seems directly signaling both Rosalina and Pikmin. I'm so fixated. I mean, people are just speculating that's Rosalina. There's no guarantee that's Rosalina. Like, as I'm looking, like, there's no guarantee that's Rosalina. I mean, it kind of looks like the color scheme and all that could be her, but there's no guarantee that's her. There's no guarantee that's her, but we'll see. We will see. Let's see. Anything Pikmin to us to us Pikmin fans is great. Well, there you go. Do you think we'll see a royal version of Metaphor in the upcoming stream or switch to announcement? No, I don't think we're gonna see either one. I think it's just gonna be Atlas. It's an announcement of an announcement. Probably it's gonna be like, hey, buy our game, please. Here's a discount on the game. And look forward to announcements in the future for Metaphor ReFantazio. And thank you for supporting us. It's going to be one of those classic Atlas marketing live streams where they just want you, they're talking about it because one, it's a year, but two, it's a marketing opportunity, you know, for people that haven't picked up the game yet to maybe try out the game. That's essentially what they're doing there with that, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. I'll check out the live stream for sure. So yeah. I got a feeling it's not gonna have anything to do with Nintendo franchise. Well, it's got something to do with it because the music is definitely from Pikmin, unless they're just hawking the music, Ali, without having it to do anything with it. But I mean, the music is that short. The music is 100% from Pikmin. So there you go, man. Like, you know, so it's got something to do with a Nintendo franchise. Like I said, unless they just felt like stealing the music out of nowhere, then that's fine too. But the music's from Pikmin. Let's see here. Prediction, it's for a new Nintendo pacifier. Oh, there you go. You can give it to all the babies that complain and cry that we don't have 3D Mario yet. Like, you can give it to them. They just put it in their mouth as soon as they start complaining 24/7. 4-minute gameplay. I think we did check that out, but yeah, it's looking good. Iwata fans should be happy that there's still character Nintendo with this cute but old video. What is Iwata fans should be happy that there's still character in Nintendo. Yeah, I see what you're trying to say, but I mean, Nintendo's been doing this before and after Iwata passed away. That Pikmin short, when was that Pikmin short, right? So, I mean, yeah, I don't think there's any tie to that. And I don't think Nintendo fans that are complaining about the character, I don't think that this is something that'd be like, oh yeah, you see now Nintendo has character. But I see what you're trying to say though, for sure, George FT. I see what you're trying to say. If it was 100% Pikmin music and those toys were definitely carried by something, that the way they're moving, yes, absolutely carried by something. It seems like they're moving pretty quickly though. Can Pikmin, well, it depends on how many Pikmin you have. They move quicker, right? And they can be able to pick up stuff and move things depending on what type of Pikmin it is. But it seemed like it was moving pretty quick though for like a Pikmin. But then again, I mean, obviously could be wrong on that one. Also, how the baby was reaching for the mobile with this the mobile with the stars. I hint there's something related to space or Pikmin or even Rosalina. Yeah. A little bit of next level thinking there, a little bit. So let's go. Imagine if Nintendo Pictures reunite with Jim Henson for a Muppet version of Star Fox. A Muppet version of Star Fox for like a movie or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool, yeah. Pikmin are fast and some can fly. But Pikmin don't seem to move that fast in the game, right? Like, am I tripping? They don't seem to move that quick in the game. I know they're quick, but they don't seem to move that quick when they're But then again, that was a pretty light object, so I think that with that pacifier, that's super light, so then they'd be moving pretty quick. But yeah, I know that some can fly, so obviously some can electrocute, some can go underwater, some of them fire proper. I mean, I've played all the Pikmin games, so yeah. This doesn't help Nintendo's for Babies narrative. People like to push. Well, I mean, that narrative doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Like, so if people want to push Nintendo's for Babies narrative, it doesn't matter if people push that. Who cares? You know, because there's plenty of games. There's people of all ages buying the game. So if people want to push that narrative, that's okay. Nintendo's for families. It's for families. It's for older people. It's for everybody. So, I mean, if anybody wants to say, oh, this moves that Nintendo's for babies, the narrative. I mean, okay, so what? And then what? Now what? That's what people always try to throw that in your face or throw that in my face whenever like you're for babies. I'm like, okay, yeah, so what? Oh, you're a baby while playing? No, actually, I'm a grown adult. I got my own car, got my own house, got a family, got all that. Oh, well, you like to play? No, I'm good. There's lots of games. I play Fire Emblem. I play Xenoblade. That type of narrative is stupid. You know, it's a dumb narrative. You know, obviously, all companies want to be for everybody. Microsoft, Sony, everybody wants to be for everyone. You know, everybody wants to have family games for everybody. Hell, Astrobot won Family Game of the Year last year. That's a genre dominate or a section dominated by Nintendo. So that stuff is stupid. I mean, clearly most companies want to be companies that families can play the games. Like, you'd be stupid if you didn't want to have kids playing your games, like, or kids liking your brand. You know, look at Square Enix. Like, they're desperately trying to get people under the age of 40 to play Final Fantasy. Because, like, the average age is, like, 42 of the hardcore fans. Like, they're not getting new people. You know what I'm saying? None of the kids that go to my daughter's school play Final Fantasy. Like, literally none of them. And I've asked them, yo, you guys play Final Fantasy? Not a single one play Final Fantasy. Some play Mario, some play Zelda, some play, you know, this and that. But not a single one of them like Final Fantasy. 30 years ago, if you went to a schoolyard and asked kids, hey, do you like Final Fantasy? Kids, like 8, 9, 10, whatever. They be like, oh yeah, I like Final Fantasy, I've played it, or my brother plays it, or I know about it, or it's great. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. So most companies would like to see their brand be associated with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Most. Let's see here. So it's not really, it doesn't really matter. Let's see, Nintendo's for babies, but there's also an adult in the short too. So I guess Nintendo's for babies and adults. There you go. There's the age range right there. One of the best things about Nintendo is that they like to go crazy wacky when it comes to games or announcements. The teaser trailer was a good example of how clever. I mean, we'll see if it's a good example. Who knows what that ultimately ends up being, though. It's crazy how Final Fantasy considered to be similar to, in a similar way to Zelda, falling off so far. Yeah, it was at one point. It was actually probably a little bit maybe more like sales-wise. It actually outsold some Zelda games, depending on like the game and you know which one and all that. But yeah, not anymore. Yeah, that's clearly not the case anymore. But I think that's because Nintendo's been able to recycle Zelda fans. They've been able to, as Zelda fans get older, they've been able to pass down that love of Zelda to the younger audience. And so Zelda still has teenagers and still has some kids that like it, you know? Whereas the problem is that where you get diminishing sales is when you don't get new blood to like your games. And I think that's a big problem. A lot of companies face that with their you know, older IPs, which is a reason why a lot of old IPs are dead. It's the reason why a lot of old IPs are gone and people don't care anymore. Like, where's Ultima? Where's all these other franchises that used to be big back in the day? They're gone. Like, where's Pitfall? And where's people grew out of it and never got passed down to the younger generation, and it ends up becoming forgotten. All the Atari games forgotten. Nobody cares anymore. Just old people care about that stuff, but nobody young cares about Atari. Like, Atari's like, we're back, and the young people are like, who cares? You know. So that's the problem that a lot of these companies face, is that, you know, is that they don't get new people to enjoy. They don't get new kids and new people to enjoy their products so they can grow up with it, you know? So yeah. FF fell off so much. Pikmin 4 outsold Final Fantasy 16 in Japan. Well, yeah, I don't think anybody has crazy big expectations for this show. We don't even know what it is or whatever, Muck Bro. So yeah, but some people actually, I played MEO myself. I actually think that MEO is really good. So I know some people didn't like it as much because it's a visual novel type game, and I'm not big on visual novels. But the story is actually pretty incredible. Shane says, "Hi players, this is a mysterious teaser show from Nintendo. Do you think it was a new Pikmin game or a new Pikmin movie? Maybe like a new Pikmin something. I'm not really sure. I don't think it was a game though, but we'll see." Justin with the $1 dono. Thank you so much. And he says, "Can I get a Pikmin 4 title theme also? I rewatched the shorts and Pikmin are the fast in them compared to the games." Ah, there you go. Okay. There you go. Pikmin 4 title theme. What's up, Mega Lee? Welcome. Yeah, some people were upset that, because obviously it's Famicom Detective Club, so some people were like, oh man, I don't like Famicom, or I've never played it, you know? So sure, but people get upset about it. I mean, it could have been anything people get upset about it. So there's never any announcement that people are like, oh my god, everybody likes this, or everybody thinks it's the greatest thing ever. Like, Fire Emblem got announced. That's incredible. Oh, I don't like Fire Emblem. So it's like, unless it's like Mario or it's like Zelda, people are like, oh, I don't like it, you know? Yeah, this is the same rendition. So shout outs to Justin. This is the exact same music for Pikmin 4 and that short that we watched, or that Closer to You thingy or whatever. So yeah. They got baited by the M rating. Yeah, they got jebaited. Although it is an M rated game. That game is crazy. That game has crazy, like, mature twists and turns. It's a pretty crazy game. I think though, what they should have, I mean, what I would have done, and I think they did this just because it makes it cheaper, but what I would have done, I would have made it more like Rain Code, or made it more like AI, the Summoning Files. I would have made it more like that. I would have tried to take it into something like that, and I think it'd be a little bit more exciting for people that actually like playing games. But Famicom Clubs they're visual novels, so, and it keeps the price low for it to even probably get greenlit in the first place. But yeah. I just commented on in jest, tired of people complaining. It's been done since a while passed. Yeah, I feel you on that one, man. Shout out to George FT. Good to see you here, though, man. Welcome. It's a bit short, though. I think it was the perfect length for me. I was ready for it to just figure out what's going on. There's no gameplay, dude. Like, there's no... So, I was ready for it just to be done. Shout outs to Nintendo for, like, the sponsor spot on that one, man. But I was ready for it to just be done because it's like, you don't play anything. You're just reading all day, and which is fine, you know? But I was ready for it to be done. Dane Gonzalez with the $1 dono and says, I see Super Mario Bro. U Deluxe for 40 and Madden 26 on Switch 2 for 36 on Amazon. I'm not in a rush to get these, but you think I should pick those up or wait for better deals around Black Friday? The lowest that I've ever seen New Super Mario Bros. U is like 35 to 40. So if you really want it, sure, you can pick it up now. And I'm not sure how much more you're going to get. Madden, you'll probably be able to get for like $20 Black Friday or less. So you might want to wait on that one. Probably 30 bucks. You might be able to save like $6 on Madden on Black Friday if you want it, because it's a key card. So yeah. Would like more investigative stuff? Oh yeah, for sure, Uncario, for sure. I was kind of just ready for the twist. I was just ready for it to be done when it was, because yeah. But yeah, I feel you on that one. Thank you so much, Dane Gonzalez, for the another $1 dono. If you want a music track, let me know. 33 on the board. We are out here, guys. We're only 12 combos away, if I can count, for the next overclock 45-minute extension on tonight's stream. Let's go. This is going to get me copyrighted. That is going to get me... that is going to get me copyrighted. Alright, here we go. Winged Apprentice for the song Winged Apprentice. Let me see what that is first. Give me a second. Winged Apprentice. That's lyrics. Pick something without lyrics. I'm not sure about Hades music for right now because I don't know who this lady, who her talent agency is, and they might copyright. So if you want to try something else that's no lyrics, that'd be great. Yeah, I need something with no lyrics. It's a banger, but it might be a banger with the copyright. So, because like I said, I don't know who she is, and I don't know if she has a talent agency that copyrights. So we're gonna have to be careful on this one. We got to be careful on this one. Let's see here. Deported to Slay with the $2 dono, and says, "There's not there's not lyrics. Okay, then I'll play it. If there's not lyrics, I'll play it. Give me a second. So hold up. Okay, never mind. Yeah, if there's no lyrics, I'll play it. Cool. Thank you for the $2. Check out Casino's DSP movie. It's so funny. Okay, so that's called the Dented something. The Dented Zone. I did watch about... I'm near the end of the Dented Zone. I'm near the end of it. And I would say this. I didn't really think of the Casino guys. I didn't really watch their stream because it just seemed like they were just trolling everything and kind of weird dudes. But I will say that is actually some really good acting and very good set pieces. And they're more talented than I thought that they were, because I know I couldn't produce that type of movie. But the script, the writing, the mannerisms of DSP, they nailed it. They nailed it. I mean, it seems like pretty mean-spirited, I'll be honest. Like, it seems like they kind of went a little bit too far. But I think it's actually hilarious. But I think they might have went... I mean, I wouldn't have done that. It seems a bit mean-spirited. But it's actually hilarious. And they are able to nail the mannerisms of DSP and, like, the all that stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty funny. I'll admit, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I gotta give him that. Yeah, I gotta give him that movie. I mean, it's going on 100,000 views, so I think it's at like 80-something thousand views. So I gotta give him that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh man. Great afternoon, teleporter here. OJ. Hey, what's up, Vadcent? Welcome, man. How you doing today? Big love. Big love, Vadcent. Shout outs. Thank you for the $2 to Portis and Slane. I appreciate that. If you want a music track, let me know. 10 combos away. 5 times 2. From the 45-minute extension. Let's go. I need that money. I really need that money. Yes, I do. I'm gonna mail you a spoon so you can... I know, seriously. He's a weird... Yeah, feels a weird. He's kind of a weirdo, dude. Not even kind of. He is, for sure. Man, but that Dented Zone movie, man, they hit hard on that one. They hit hard on that one, bro. I didn't know they had acting chops like that in them. I didn't know those guys had it like that, man. They were That takes a lot of work and effort. That takes a lot of time, man, to put all that together. They really tried on that one. You know? They really tried. Let's see here. Heck, I had a great haul dirt over the fence today. Hey, shout outs, let's go. Thank you so much, Vatset. Shout outs, man. I appreciate you coming through. Glad you had a good day today. Glad you had a good day. Let's go. What's up, Tommy Raiku? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. What's up, OJ? Got back from hanging out with friends and just finished putting my new entertainment stand together 20 minutes ago. Nice. Let's go. New entertainment stand. Let's go, man. That part of the yard clear now. Have to get another one clear. This one, I'm not so sure about this one either. Yeah, I'm not sure about all this. I'm gonna have to see if we can find something else. Thank you so much, Dane. Though I appreciate the $5, man. I really do. Thank you. Or appreciate the $1. No, my bad. Appreciate that. Let's go. I wish there was a filter navigate copyrights. Yeah, I wish there was too. Like that made it easy to know whether it's, you know, in the system or not. Like, hey, this is reported in the system, this is not. But you don't know until the end of the stream, until you go on your dashboard and it says copyright. You know, you don't know until then. Like, unless it's like obviously, like if you're playing like pretty obvious copyrighted music. But for the most part, a lot of these other like video game tracks, you have no idea until you kind of wait and just see what's in the analytics and all that, and you're there. Let's see here. Your Xenoblade poll is pretty close. Oh yeah, we got a Xenoblade poll too, guys. So if you haven't checked out the Xenoblade poll, check out the Xenoblade poll. I'm gonna try to do more polls and shorts like I used to. So yeah, check that out if you haven't. But right now, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is winning. So if you have not voted in the poll, make sure you vote in the poll. And check out the video too. Put the video in your watch later list if you haven't seen my Xenoblade video. Talk about updates that we could be getting soon. So yeah, good stuff. But yeah, I knew that there'd be a good turnout for that poll. So it looks like it's gonna get a couple thousand people to vote on that one as well. So get some comments, get some people to vote, interact a little bit more, which I should have been doing more anyway. First is your favorite. Make sure you go vote. Go vote in the poll. Yeah, mine is right now. Xenoblade 1 is it's third place right now. Out of the fourth, it's third place. Right now there's a pretty big gap between first and second place. There's a pretty big gap between first and second place overall. So yeah. Unlike that Sonic short. Oh, the Sonic short actually did okay for me. It did okay. I mean, compared to my other shorts, my most recent shorts, I think it's my second best. I mean, it's not doing anything crazy numbers, but I think it's my second best out of the last 10 that I've had, and it was better than my last 2 shorts that I did on Ninja Gaiden and Expedition 33. So I think it has a chance to beat out my last few shorts that I did, which I did those a couple years ago. But yeah, it has a chance for sure. It has a chance. So we'll see. But yeah, it was my second best out of my last 10 from last time that I checked on my analytics. I don't really check them that often, to be honest. Like, I don't check shorts analytics really at all. But I'll check to see where it's at right now. We'll see. So shorts, view, this one. So yeah, right now it's at 2.7K. So not too bad. Yeah, second best out of my last 10. So yeah. There you go. So yeah, I'll do some more shorts. I'll do some more later. I'll see if I can do some more tomorrow. Let's see here. Playing 1 for the first time, it's mind-blowing. 1's pretty good. I like 1, I like 2, I like 3, I like 4. I like all of them. Well, there's no 4, but Xenoblade X, whatever. Copyright sucks. I went back to watch Val Venus livestream. They copyrighted the music while OJ danced. Yeah, they did copyright it. I had to remove it. So yeah, I got Val Venus. Yo, deported to sling with another dodo with the $5. And says Dreamcast guy being right about Xbox is my favorite timeline. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bet he's definitely dancing on the grave of Xbox right now, isn't he? I haven't watched the videos yet. I haven't watched what he said, but I bet he's probably thinking, yeah, you know. Microsoft definitely seems to have given up on Xbox in terms of hardware. Thank you for the $5 deported Sicilian. I appreciate that, though, my man. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. That gets us so much closer. We're only 5 combos away. Let's go. 5 combos away from the 45-minute extension. We are out here tonight, guys. I appreciate that. Please, if you have not hit that like button, please hit that like button. Let them know that you're enjoying the stream. Make sure you chat. If you're not chatting yet, ask a question. Drop some thoughts. Do whatever you need to do. I appreciate it. Let's go. Says, nah, Dreamcast guy was wrong about Nintendo Switch 2. Well, yeah, but we're talking about Xbox, though. We're talking about Xbox. He was wrong about Switch 2, but he was, I guess, somewhat right about Xbox, right? Like, when it comes down to it. I mean, ultimately, if you look, he was saying, like, you know, this is not going to last much longer for him. And it ended up kind of being correct. Now, the writing was already on the wall. I mean, it's not like that's like a crazy prediction, but it was the fact that, like, when he was saying it, that was like when it was kind of crazy. But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I knew that the writing was kind of on the wall for Xbox. Like, you can tell by the sales numbers. Like, you can't sell, like, you're putting games on other systems. Like, if you're putting games on other systems constantly, you're obviously not trying to sell your own hardware. That'd be like Netflix paying for movies and then saying, hey, look, you can have our movie too. Hey, you, Amazon, you can have our movie. Hey, you can have our movie. Hey, Hulu, you can have our movie. Why would you fund and have a movie and then put it on something else? You know? So, like, Netflix wants you to buy their service. So, the fact that Microsoft started putting all their games on other... I knew it was over. Right there, it was over, you know? Right there, I felt that it was going to be like the end is coming at some point when it comes down to Microsoft being in the business of selling consoles, you know? Personally, Xbox started going downhill for me since the Xbox One. That's where the Xbox started going downhill for me too. So, yeah. Let's see. I'll give him the nod for the pitfall of Microsoft Game Division. Yeah, you give him that. I'll give him that. Yo, shout outs to Jumpmon with the $5 dono. And he says, I doubt we'll get Xenoblade 4 soon, but you think it's possible? Also, can we get King of Rot from DK Bonanza? I don't know about Xenoblade 4, but the next Monolith Soft title, it could be revealed. If you watch my video, Jumpmon, today, I talked about that. But it could be revealed as early as next year. But we'll see. We will see. All right. DK Bonanza. King of Rot. Thank you so much for the $5. You guys know what time it is. Before we get that music playing, you know what we have to do, boys and girls. You know it's time. It's time for that combo breaker. So we'll get that Noah overclock going. Yo, hands over money and says nothing. Thank you so much, Tommy Raiku. Thank you for the 5 months, or 51 months of Jonin tier pledge. Let's go, man. Big love, dude. You've been Elite Ninja for a long time. Combo breaks. And overclocks!
Overclock Buster!
Let's get that. All right. Here we go. Shout outs, Jumpmon. Thank you for the dono, man. I appreciate that. We still have about 50 more combos, though, till we get to the Noah and Mio flying through the skies. So I appreciate that, guys. 50 more combos. We get the 1 hour extension. And we go to the Beyond stage. Hey, what's up, World Renown? Welcome. How you doing today, brother? Long time no see. Sucks because I actually like Xbox from the old days. I think lots of people like Xbox, like 360 was great, you know, outside of the Red Ring of Death. I heard that Battlefield 6 is on disc for PS5. Do we know it's the same for Xbox Series? Nah, I don't follow Battlefield news, so I don't know. Also about Microsoft, this kind of sucks since I really loved my Xbox as a kid. Okay, yeah. Let's see, 5 months. Since when did YouTube go model rollback? Yeah, no, 51 months. 51. Yo, Super Christian Me World, 60 months from Super Christian Me World with the tune in tier. Let's go, man. Thank you guys so much for that long-term support. If you're not an Elite Ninja, you want to get yourself that badge, your name highlighted, ! member, all lowercase, and you can get in. There's a link right there in the chat. I didn't even have to type it in. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate that. Lowest is $1 to join up, like my man Super Christian Me World. I appreciate that, though. Seriously, thank you so much, man. All right, let's see. The Smash reveal is dual reveal trailer for Monolith Soft game, by the way. Oh my God, shut up. Felipe. What are you talking about, dude? What is this man talking about? Let's just making up stuff. Making up stuff. Pokemon Legends ZA next Thursday. Yeah, I actually just pre-ordered it. My GameStop is having a midnight release. Yo, shout outs to the GameStops in the good parts of town. Now, I didn't live in a bad part of town, but I just kind of lived on the outskirts of town. You know, and the GameStop closest to me never had midnight launches. But now that I moved, the GameStops over here, like in the nicer part of town, they have midnight launches. So shout outs, I'm going to have the midnight launch for Pokemon Legends ZA, so I went and pre-ordered it today. Dan Lee with the $1.99, it says, Lost Odyssey, Howl of the Departed track, please. Lost Odyssey, one of the best games of all time. Let's go. One of the best games. And they actually have a lot of midnight launches for games. Like, apparently they said they're going to have midnight launches for Pokemon. They're going to have a midnight launch for Hyrule Warriors. They're going to have a midnight launch for, what else? For Metroid Prime. They're going to have midnight, like, there's going to be a bunch of midnight launches. And there was a midnight launch for the Switch, too. So yeah. They're eager to see your coverage of Legends. Yeah, I got to start doing some videos. I haven't really made too many videos on Legends ZA and some of the stuff, but I got to start making some stuff, especially since I'm giving away a copy of the game. So there's also that. Justin with the $3. This is
have fun with your midnight because I'll be in Australia.
Yeah, shout out.
Tears of joy.
Yeah, you know what? And I thought about doing that, but I want a physical copy of Pokemon Legends ZA, and I kind of want to start building my physical copies of Switch 2 games up, especially the ones that are on cart. So I was like, you know what? I was already in the area. I was like, let me just go ahead and get it. My wife was shopping for my boy. My boy just turned 2. So we were shopping for his like little birthday clothes and all that. And yeah, so we were doing that. So I was like, there's a GameStop over there in that area. So I was like, oh, let me just check it out. You know, let me just go ahead and check it out. But yeah, shout outs to Australia. You can get it. You can get it earlier if you're in Australia. But I want to go pick up that physical copy. I'm gonna get it the day before. So since I'm in the West Coast, I'm going to get it at 9 o'clock. So I will be able to get it at 9. And maybe I'll be able to stream it too. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to stay up and stream it. So yeah. Big love. Yo, 50 on the board. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate that work. 10 combos away. 1 JoJo away from that flying through the skies with Noah Mio hour extension. Let's go, man. Though the game has been on Switch for a good amount of time since the release, Ace Combat 7, a good port. Yes, that's a very good port. Those frame rate drops are gone on Switch 2, by the way. If you play the game on Switch 2, there are no frame rate drops. All right, let's see here. But next up is the Lost Odyssey. Departed track. All right, there we go. Departed with the $2 says, do you plan to drop a Halloween or Xmas special? We usually stream on Halloween and on Christmas. Yes. I don't think I streamed on Christmas last year because I think I was hosting Christmas and my wife was, ooh, man, like we were setting up everything and all that, and she was just on one that day. She was definitely like, we got to get all this. And so I couldn't stream that time, but I think the one before we did that, but my wife heard me talk, so she was like, it's the celebration of the Lord, so you're not supposed to stream. But yeah, I couldn't stream that day. But maybe I'll stream this time. Maybe I'll, because like we're not hosting it. I don't think we're hosting Christmas this time, so I think I'll have time to stream this time, you know? So yeah. Let's see here. Lost Odyssey Departed track. All right. I think it's this one. I know, got him. Seriously. I'm just thinking she was actually on one as in she was like really making sure that she wanted this to go perfect, right? We had to get everything all set up. We had to get all the decorations. So it wasn't like a bad thing per se, but she was just kind of like making sure that everything was all set up, you know? So, yeah. Your son is 2 already. Yeah, I know. Yeah. My boy's 2 already. So this is his birthday. So we were treating him to some nice stuff today. So yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good little boy. Well, he's not really little anymore, but he's getting kind of big. But yeah. Pre-order the copy of Legends EA from Best Buy. It comes with a big mat. Okay, yeah, I think the GameStop one comes like with a tote bag or something like that. So, yeah, I got a tote bag. Let's see here. OJ in damage control mode now to avoid the couch. No. Like I said, she was just trying to make sure everything, like we were hosting it, and she was definitely, like I said, she was on one, like she was on point that day. You know what I'm saying? She was on point that day. So yeah. Thank you for the $2, Deport. I appreciate it. She's cool though. She's like, she knows I don't mean any harm by it. I never understood the appeal of midnight launches. It's guaranteed just to wait in line to get a midnight launch. The line moves to get the game home and try to play it while also tired. Well, a lot of times what you do is, like, if you know it's going to be a midnight launch, Flydius, is that you rest up beforehand. You take the day off from work. You don't actually go to work that day because you know it's going to be a midnight launch. Take that day off, get some rest, relax, do whatever, and then go and then be up and play the game. So that's what I'm going to do. When it's going to be Wednesday next week. That's usually my day off anyway. So I'm going to take Wednesday off. I'm going to relax. I'm going to take care of my boy. I'm going to, you know, sleep when he sleeps. And then I'll be ready to go. I'll stream at night. I'll be ready to go. Now, so I might stream earlier in the day, but I'll probably take some time off, and then I'll probably stream it when I get back. So yeah. So room remodel nearly complete. Nearly complete. I just got to hang up some pictures, and, you know, we'll get that going. Like I said, it's not anything super crazy or elaborate, but it's better than just white walls, you know. Better than just that. Shout outs to Deported Sicilian though. Thank you for the $2 dono, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Lego. All right. 54 on the board. Appreciate that, guys. 6 more combos, and we do get a 60-minute or 1-hour extension. Let's go. What's the best way to play Mario Galaxy Pro Controller or Joy-Cons? I play it with the Pro Controller, but I mean, you might want to try both and see what works for you. So yeah. I have to work caring for people on Halloween. After work, I might help my girlfriend's sister pass out candy on Halloween. Nice. That seems like a good time. Switch to launch revive that for me, but I ain't doing that anymore. Yeah. I was in the area. I haven't went to any midnight launches since the Switch 2 launched. I didn't go to a midnight launch for Donkey Kong Bonanza or anything like that. But Pokemon, I don't know, man. Like, there's something about Pokemon that gets me so excited to play, especially like a Legends game. I kind of want to just get the game, you know, get the game physical early and play it. So, and I was in the area, and I asked. I went there to get a distribution code for like the shiny Coryodon or shiny whatever Mariodon, and like they didn't have any more. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I might as well just pre-order something while I'm here, you know. So yeah. CR Worlds with the $3 dono. Shout outs, man.
No streaming on Christmas Day, bruh.
Okay.
Cold sweat smile. Also check your DM. Cold sweat smile.
I can
Yo, I'm such a troll, making fun of blue and green fans.
I can stream on Christmas Day this year because once again, I don't think I'm going to be what's it called? I'm not going to be hosting it, so I don't think it's not going to be a problem. So yeah. All right, let's take a look at what Christian sent here. Okay, it's an AI video though, right? Is that safe to play? I don't know if it's safe to play, Christian. I'm not sure about using AI made videos on here, so that might be something I'm not willing to do. Use AI stuff, but I appreciate it though. I appreciate it for sure. But yeah, let's see here. Justin with the $1 dono. But no, seriously though, Christian, I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. I'll definitely check out the trolling video later. But yeah, I don't think it'd be an issue because it looks like it's just like a unique AI thing. But I just want to err on the side of caution, like with the AI stuff, you know. Just err on the side of caution. At least playing it on stream. Slowly safe. My face is there though. Okay. Well, let's check it out then. All right, because it says Sora. I'm really wary about AI stuff. Let me read out the comment first though. Justin says, Dollar says, I got a spare shiny GameStop. I can trade you. Whoa, you got a spare shiny GameStop. Oh wow, dude, please, that would be great. Which one did you get? Oh my gosh, that's awesome, dude. Seriously, that'd be so good. Thank you so much, Justin. We need to set up the trade. I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna take tomorrow off. So Justin, check your Discord. Let's set up a time, like maybe like when you get off of work or something like that. Because tomorrow I have off. You got both? Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I would like one of them. Whatever one you don't want, I'll take whatever one. Let's go.
Nintendo wildin'. $80 for Mario Kart? Regular Switch price up? Y'all lost your minds!
And they selling a cheaper Switch 2 in Japan only?
Bruh, that's robbery. Yo, where's all that energy you have for Nintendo gone?
Okay, there you go. Well, there's the video. Shout out to Christian. I appreciate it, fam. Thank you for that video. Thank you for the dono too. Big love to Justin. Thank you for the $1. Appreciate that as well. I mean, listen, guys. Listen. Here's the deal. Here's the deal with Xbox and PlayStation people and like not having the same energy. They're never gonna have the same energy. A lot of them are not going to have the same energy. And you know why they're not gonna have the same energy? They're not gonna have the same energy because they never cared in the first place. A lot of these people never cared in the first place. They never did, you know? Kevin with the $2, man, and he says, "What's up, OJ? How are you? Can I get any music from Golden Sun?" Yes, you can. Any music from Golden Sun? Absolutely, man. Let's go. Thank you so much, Kevin, with the $2. And that does get us to, you know what time it is, boys and girls. Noah and Mio, 1 hour extension flying through the skies. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate that. Big love. Now we're trying to go for the Beyond. Yo, I appreciate that, guys. Let's go. See if we can get that at 100 combo breaker. Get to the platinum streak, 44. Remember, at 50, we are doing a marathon stream. Hopefully, we'll get to that this month. So, marathon stream. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's see. Justin, he can only claim one code, though, in the game. Oh, okay. You can only claim one code in the game. Okay, got you. Yeah. I already claimed them. I'm going to trade the actual Pokemon, not the fan of the shiny colors. Ah, I see. Can I get the this is going to sound so funny, Justin, but maybe, like I said, if you don't want it, like, can I get the black one? Can I get the one that's the shiny black one, or do you like that one? Can I get the I think it's the Coriodon. That's the shiny black one. Can I get that one if you don't mind? But I mean, if you don't want to give me that one, that's fine. I can take the other one, you know. Well, there's the shiny, like the Coriodon is like, it's like shiny black. It's like a shiny black color. So I was just saying, can I get like the black shiny Coriodon? It's black and it's like shiny white. It's like a shiny black and a shiny white, you know. So. Oh, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Justin. Like I said, let's set up something. I'll DM you on Discord, and maybe tomorrow we can set something up since I'm going to take tomorrow off. I'm just going to be editing tomorrow. Let's see here. Okay, OJ, what's up with the baby video? LO, any guesses? Yeah, we already guessed a bunch. I mean, it's probably Pikmin, but we'll see. Hold up. That video that Christian sent. Shout out to Christian. I think that it could be Pikmin. It's like there's Pikmin music in there. It's like the same rendition from Pikmin 4. So chances are, it's a very heavy chance that it's actually Pikmin, you know? So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it sounds pretty fun. But it's shiny black Coriodon. Let's go. If you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, Players by itself. More than happy to answer your questions, discuss other topics. So let's talk about the Metaphor ReFantazio thing that's going down. So let's talk about that. That's this Friday. So let's talk about that. Metacritic, or not Metacritic, Gamatsu. So Gamatsu has the beat on that. Metaphor ReFantazio, we've got the 1 year anniversary live stream. So publisher Atlas and developer Studio Zero will actually, I think the reason why this is loud for me, because yeah, the audio is loud on my end. Here we go. Let me put it at like 65. All right, there we go. Okay, so publisher Atlas and developer Studio Zero will host a Metaphor ReFantazio 1 year anniversary live stream on October 10th at 9 p.m. PT. Like, that's crazy. 9 p.m. PT. October 11th at 12 a.m. ET. 13 JST. The company's announced you'll be able to watch it on YouTube and stream. The broadcast will feature a special message with further information about its contents currently unannounced. So I wonder what this is gonna be. Is this gonna actually be, you know, is this gonna actually be something here with this Metaphor ReFantazio? I think it's gonna be something, man. So yeah, I think it's gonna be something. Let's go. I'm looking forward to it though, man. I'm looking forward to it quite a bit. I think I'm gonna make a video on Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate tomorrow though. There's some extra information that's coming out on that game, so we're gonna the Switch 2 version. So we're gonna talk about that. I don't think the Switch 2 version is gonna be there. No, I don't think they're gonna do a Switch. It's too early for a Switch 2 version because Persona 3 Reload's not even out yet. So I doubt they're gonna announce that here. I doubt they're gonna announce that here. I don't think so. A Switch 2 version's coming for sure, but I don't think it's gonna be announced here. You know? So yeah. I don't think it's gonna be announced here, but we'll see. Also have the shiny Growler 2. Yeah, we can do all that tomorrow, Justin, since like I said, I got that day off. Just I gotta remember too, so I'll DM you on Discord. Like I said, we'll get that going. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You're the homie, dude. See, people keep saying Pikmin, but I've got a feeling that it's not as much as I would love it to be Pikmin. I'm a huge fan. Well, the music is exactly from Pikmin, so I mean, unless they're crossing over universes, I don't know what else to say, Yoshi. But the music is literally hawked straight from Pikmin 4, the main theme. So I mean, if it's not Pikmin, okay. But I mean, it's got something to do with Pikmin because once again, the music's exactly from Pikmin. And then once again, what other entity from Nintendo's repertoire has things moving with the naked eye that you can't see that are tiny? I mean, Pikmin's the only logical guess at this point. But once again, it could be something else, but it's definitely something to do with Pikmin. Not saying it's a new game, not saying it's a new DLC, like it doesn't have to be that. It can just be like a freaking short movie or something like that. It can just be something completely separate. It doesn't have to be a game, but I mean, it's something to do with Pikmin, you know. Chibi Robo? No, it's probably not Chibi Robo. I mean, unless Chibi Robo has Pikmin music in it. Unless Chibi Robo somehow has Pikmin music that we miss. I mean, they're from the same era. Pikmin and Chibi Robo were both new IPs in the GameCube era, so there's that. Pikmin mobile game? I don't know. I mean, it could. I don't think it's a mobile game either. I think it's just like it's gonna be like probably like a YouTube or not YouTube. It's probably just gonna be like a short movie. That's what I'm guessing, like an animated short or something like that, or like an animated little short film or something. That's what I'm guessing. That's my guess. But like I said, I could be wrong. That could be something completely different. Yeah. Maybe it's a microscopic pyro for Xenoblade. Or maybe it's Xenoblade Chronicles 3. That's what Christian was trying to say. Maybe has nothing to do with Xenoblade 3. Nothing to do with Xenoblade 3. So yeah. Chibi Pikmin. Pikmin Robo. There you go. It could be that. Pikmin Robo on the house. What's up, Boo 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 Boo? Welcome, man. So also have a shiny Growlithe. Yo. Oh, snap. Yo. Bee Queen. What is all this about? Yo, Bee Queen with the Superstar Platinum Zawardo. We got some giveaways? Bee Queen out of nowhere. Wow.
Giveaway for one copy of each of the next 4 big game releases on Switch 2. Pokemon ZA, Kirby Air Riders, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, and Metroid Prime 4.
Giveaways around the board for all of those. Yo, let's go. Typical, classic, Bead Queen W. Yo, Bead Queen, thank you so much for that. And yes, giveaways aplenty for all of those games. Heck yeah, we're going to do that. Let's go. I'm probably going to have to do like a big video on it now, too. One of each. Well, I was gonna give away. Oh my gosh, we gotta do even more. We gotta do more now. Pokemon Legends ZA, Kirby Air Riders, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, and Metroid Prime 4. All of them given away. Yo, let's go, Bead Queen. Thank you so much, young lady. Star Platinum for the Star giveaway. Big ups, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be so much fun. Shout outs to Bead Queen. Bead Queen, I was so happy that you got Bead Queen was at the Nebraska game. It was so cool to see Bead Queen at the game there because like the games are so much fun. College football, the atmosphere is unparalleled. Nebraska's got a pretty good team this year too. So shout outs to Bead Queen. Appreciate you, young lady. Let's go. Big love to Bead Queen. Big love to Bead Queen. Giveaways going down for all those games. Let's go. Big love. Shout out Speed Queen. So that's super, super, super nice of you. Super, super, super like incredibly nice of you. Incredibly nice of you. So awesome. Shout out Speed Queen. Shout outs for real. And thank you for the support too on top of that overall. So some of it's giveaways, but some of it she also just dropped some support. So let's add that in there because that's past what it would take for the 4 games. So I appreciate you, Bead Queen. 160 on the board, Bead Queen. I'm gonna put you up here on here as well. We hit the streak. Board was crazy. Let's go. Shout outs to Bead Queen. Simeon Quinn with the $5 dono. Does that get added? We're only gonna add the extra that she did on top of that because she did more than that. Because obviously 4 games, that's not up to 400. So she also tipped me on top of that as well. So I appreciate that, Bead Queen. So that's why I added 100 on top. The games would come out to about 300, maybe a little bit more. California tax or wherever I'm buying it from, or digital, wherever the case is. Whatever. It's probably gonna be digital codes. But yeah. So I basically just removed that and I just added the extra that she did on there. So shout outs to Bead Queen. And then of course, 100% of the of what she said, like in terms of Pokemon. All that's all gonna go to giveaways. So that's all gonna go there, 100%. So yeah. Shout outs to Bead Queen. So we're gonna go ahead and add that in there. 100 on the board for Bead Queen. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You are now the stream Okage and giveaways. So tip and giveaways. Shout outs to Bead Queen. We are definitely we gotta start advertising that soon. So I think I'll probably make I might need to just make a whole video on that and maybe make it around the topic about the games. So yeah, we'll probably do something like that. Shout outs to Bead Queen. You guys give some love. I win a copy of one of these games, so let's go. Shout outs to Bead Queen. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm like my heart's kind of beating right now. Big love to Bead Queen. Let's go. Let's go. And also Simeon Corn with the $5 says, evening OJ, just getting in. You're getting a shiny legendary. Lucky you. Music request is Mega Man 4 Toadman stage. I'll be getting Pokemon ZA Switch 2. All right, who's picking up Pokemon Legends ZA? How about that? Who's picking up Pokemon Legends ZA? Let's talk about that. Mega Man 4 Toadman stage. Let's go. Thank you so much. Who's picking up that? Combo breaks 165, of course, on the board. So we got to get the combo breakers and going further than beyond. And of course, you guys know the limit break. We did a platinum and a half limit break. Not picking a Pokemon to come around many other games. Not enough money. Okay, well maybe you can win a copy of Pokemon this time around. Maybe you can win a copy here on Player Essence. There you go. ZA pre-ordered, getting it. Pre-ordered, definitely gonna get it. Shout outs to Bead Queen once again. She is the queen for a reason. Thinking about it, but I haven't played a Pokemon game since Ruby. You definitely should have played Pokemon Legends Arceus. I don't know why you skipped that one. That game is incredible. Let's see here. I am Player Essence. I wonder if Switch 2 cart is gonna work on the Switch 1. It will. All Switch 2 editions work on Switch 1 as well. So it does. Glenmore. I know, I guess it's kind of confusing, but no, every single Switch 2 edition works on Switch 1 unless the game... Every single Switch 2 edition is also a Switch 1 game. Like, there's not a single Switch 2 edition of a game that's also not a Switch 1 game as well. If it's physical on cart, you know? So you're good there. Believe it's time for me to subscribe soon. Shout out to Minko, and yeah, if you can subscribe to the channel, that'd be great, man. I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button right there. Hit that sub button. Appreciate it. Let's go. I'm from Best Buy, and I chose to have the mat delivered instead of picking up my order. Okay, yeah, Best Buy got that. It's got a mat with it. Like I said, I think the GameStop one, it's a tote bag. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna look to see if Best Buy is doing a midnight launch. If Best Buy is doing a midnight launch, I think I kind of want the mat instead. So we'll see. I'll take a look. Ogmon is my favorite Pokemon. Ogmon's your favorite Pokemon. There you go. Check out, if you guys haven't played Pokemon in a while, I highly suggest Pokemon Legends Arceus. But if you want something that's like fully action RPG, Pokemon Legends ZA is like full on action RPG, like Xenoblade style or something like that. Like it reminds me of like, yeah, like Xenoblade, a little bit of maybe some of the previous, some of the action RPG Digimons. But it's kind of crazy what they're doing in that game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it quite a bit. I am looking forward to it. Hit that like button though, guys. If you have not hit that like button, how many likes are we at? You guys can't be slacking on me on the likes. Let's go. We are at 91 likes. That's definitely not good enough. Hit that like button. Let's get to 125 likes ASAP. Rocky. Let's go. Best Buy also gave me a $10 rewards for pre-ordering super random. Oh, nice. Well, it was probably accumulation of your points, Dane. So whenever you buy from Best Buy, you accumulate points, and then eventually like it'll be enough to get like a $5 or $10 or something like that. Or they just might be having a promotion just for that game in particular to get people to kind of go in there and pre-order it from them. So yeah, there's also that. Guys getting me hype for Pokemon. I fell deep into Shield. Hey, let's go, man. So yeah, but check out Pokemon Legends Arceus. Arceus is looking really good. Or Arceus is good, and then Pokemon Legends. The good thing about it, what I like about this is that, yes, I know there's gonna be the graphics controversy, but at least we're not gonna have a frame rate controversy. Like, that's the biggest thing that I'm excited about. I'm like, okay, now we just got to deal with the graphics controversy, you know? Like, RGT called the dogs off once they showed the Switch 2 version that's running at a decent resolution and frame rate. He called the dogs off, you know, because before it was he was angry. Oh, it's gonna run terrible. He was looking forward to it, and then there's Switch 2 version. It's like, oh, okay, well, I guess next time. One of my favorite conversations that he had with Philly Beats You, who's a pretty big Pokemon content creator, a Nintendo content creator. And Philly Beats You, this is before we knew about a Switch 2 version. Like, I think it was on RGT's video that he made talking about how bad the graphics suck and all that. I think Philly, like, on Twitter was like, yeah, well, there's probably going to be a Switch 2 edition. And then I think Sean was like, yeah, I don't know about that. Like, he wasn't sure that they were even going to do that. But once again, this was before we knew about upgrades for Switch 2, that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was getting an upgrade. That was before that, and it was before we knew that Pokemon Legends ZA was getting a Switch 2 edition. Like, we didn't know. They didn't show it. This was just the Switch 1 version. So yeah, the Switch 1 version looks a little bit crustier, right? Doesn't run as good. They haven't been showing it, but they used to show the Switch 1 version. Before the Switch 2 got announced, Nintendo would show the Switch 1 version of the game. And the Switch 1 version of the game, I mean, like I said, it doesn't look as smooth and as like high resolution as the Switch 2 edition of the game, but that one looked crustier. So people were angry, like, oh, it's gonna be like another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I know even like Switch Up made a video saying, oh, look at the frame rate in the video. It's like, oh, here we go again. So now all we got to deal with is just bad graphics. At least we don't got to deal with bad resolution, low resolution, and low frame rate. Now we just got to deal with, okay, the graphics still just aren't good. So that's much easier to deal with, you know? That's much easier to deal with. And like much better to play as a consumer. Okay, I can deal with some graphics maybe not being the best, but at least make the game smooth. Make the frame rate smooth, you know? And that was like my biggest problem with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 1. The frame rate was just absolutely terrible at times. So yeah. Big love though, B Queen once again. Big love to Simeon Coin. Let's go. Shout outs, man. I appreciate you. 165. We got a platinum and a half. So we are rolling. We can get the 2 times platinum at 200 on the combo overclock board. Only 35 combos away. Let's go. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate the support today. Big love to Bead Queen, Kevin, Justin, CR Worlds, Simeon Coin, everyone that's been supporting. Big love to the Elite Ninjas too. Deported. All of you guys that are here commenting, I appreciate that. And keep your questions coming. Keep your comments coming. Let's talk about some more gaming stuff. We're kind of in like freestyle right now, or just like free flow. So feel free to talk about whatever you want. This is the hangout session. If you have video suggestions, I'm open ears for videos that you might want to see me make, stuff like that. So absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah. All right, let's see here. Big love though. Getting your hype for Pokemon. I hope I'm getting you hype for Pokemon. We need to be hype for Pokemon. Well, we might not need to be. It might suck, right? It might be trash. Arakio. What's up, Arakio? Welcome to the stream, brother. Long-time Elite Ninja in the house. Yeah, but this was promotion for ZA specifically. Ah, okay, I see. ZA specifically. Okay, maybe I'll go. I mean, if I can get 10 bucks with a gift card or like a 10 bucks membership rewards with the purchase of it, yeah, I might want to go there and get it. I just want to check to see if they have a midnight release for the game, and then I'll go there and get it if they have a midnight release. Shout out Speed Queen, appreciate you, big love. Thank you so much for your support, young lady. Speed Queen, if you want some music, let me know too. I got you for that, of course. I got you all week for that, all month. Got you forever for that. Seriously, thank you so much. Yeah, I was surprised. Best Buy had like $10 world promotion for ZA. It started today, so I canceled my pre-order and reordered to get the 10. Okay, nice. Okay. Yeah. I want to see if they have a midnight launch. If they have a midnight launch, then I'll go. Like, if I have the midnight launch, then I'll go. Because I think I want to stream Pokemon Legends ZA like the first night. I think I want to come back and stream it for you guys. So yeah, it'll be good. Then like the GameStop's not too far from where I'm at, so I'll be able to get it, come back, stream it, have everything set up pretty quickly. I think there's a decent amount of people on the fence about Pokemon ZA. Your coverage could get a lot of views. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's definitely some people on the fence for sure. You know, I think that was kind of how it was with Arceus, but I think that there's always a built-in amount of people that just love Pokemon. But I think, yeah, once the reviews come in, the reviews are going to be telling. Like, how is this game going to review? I mean, if it's in the 80s, I think that's like a decent, not bad. I mean, Digimon Story Time Stranger, people are saying that game's like I see people, it's the best monster tamer game of all time. That's like a 78 on Metacritic. So I think that if it's in the low 80s, I think that'll be good. And I think people will be like, okay, cool, it works. And I think that, like I said, the biggest thing here is that it's running good and the resolution isn't low. I think that is so huge for the game not getting like review bombed, you know, or getting the game slammed in the reviews. So yeah. Are you gonna try the online? I mean, I'm gonna have to try the online battling because you get certain Mega Stones from online. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try it, but I'll probably do it after I'm done with the main campaign. I'll probably try it out there, you know. So yeah, I'll try it out after the main campaign. So yeah. Bring them Mega Evolutions is pretty huge. Yeah, exactly. You haven't heard about ZA Midnight launch yet? Best Buy, hope they do it. Yeah. COVID killed Midnight launches in Australia. The only one thing that I think we've had since the Switch 2 console launch, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for a while, COVID actually killed a lot of Midnight launches here as well. Like, all throughout the US, but then, like, slowly but surely, they started incorporating them back in, you know, as people, you know, as more people kind of built up some immunity, people got vaccinations, whatever the case was. They're like, okay, yeah, now we can have them. So I think, like, they officially started doing Midnight launches again here, like, in 2023. I think for, like, a good 2 years, they didn't do Midnight launches. But I think after that, 2023, 2024, they started saying, okay, slowly but surely started getting Midnight launches again for games. So, yeah. Having a hard time picking favorite game of the year. I mean, this year is pretty stacked with a lot of great games. So, yeah. I still got to play Pokemon Legends ZA. So, for me, that might be in my game of the year conversation as well. So, for me right now, it's kind of like Hades 2. It's like Silk Song. It's like Trails in the Sky. Those are all in the mix. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Expedition 33. There's a lot of cool games. But right now, to me, there's two clear favorites. And it's Expedition 33 and it's Donkey Kong Bonanza. Those are the two games that I think that are the clear frontrunners for me personally. My own game of the year. But I still need to play Hades 2 more. I still need to play Pokemon Legends ZA. I still need to play Metroid Prime 4. I still need to play Hyrule. Dude, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I know people don't like Hyrule Warriors games. Some people don't like Hyrule Warriors games as much, or Warriors games. But man, I loved Age of Calamity, and that ran at 5 frames per second. So the fact that we're getting a 60 FPS Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which I do like the battle system in terms of how they did things, but the enemies better than like Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. So if they can give us a combat system that's as intricate and in-depth or even more as Age of Calamity with actual good performance that Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition got with 60 FPS with the graphic boost and resolution of Switch 2, man, like, okay, that's gonna be something. So I gotta see that game too, man. There's still, it's not done yet for me. It's not done quite yet for me. Not for me yet. For me, game of the year is Donkey Kong and Soul Air Riders. Yeah, there's still dude, there's so many games. There's so many great games coming out, man. X-Men 33 deserves to run away with anything it's nominated for. That game is a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Yeah, it's really good. It's super good. It's definitely like my front runner as well, along with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Those are like the two games that X-Men 33 is such a great game though. Such a great game. Let's see here. But yeah. DK Bonanza is my game of the year. Expected Expedition to win the Keeley Awards. Expedition's going to win the Keeley Awards. But the funny thing is that we talked about this yesterday. Hades 2 has built up a little bit of a lead on Expedition 33. Hades 2 down to 95 Metacritic on its most reviewed, like what it's looked at when it comes to like the Metacritic scores. It's down to 95. It actually went up a point. It went up 1 point overall, which was crazy to see. Usually you don't see that. Actually, never mind. Hold up. Sound the alarm. They had to say, wait a minute. No, we can't have it going up too much. No, we can't have it going up too much. Okay, it went back down on the Switch 2 to a 94. But it was at a 95 yesterday. So we'll see. It's kind of wavering right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see. But it's at 94. That is the highest rated game. But that doesn't mean the highest rated game is going to win it. But it's probably Hades 2 is probably going to get a nomination. Like, I would be shocked if Hades 2 does not get a nomination for Game of the Year, which it could get snubbed because it is a Switch 2 console exclusive or Switch console exclusive between Switch 1 and Switch 2. So there is that. Max Only says, what's up? What up, OJ? Glad you're streaming right now. Work was stressful. Oh, man, I'm sorry about that, bro. Yeah. I think MK World is my game of the year. DK right behind it. Hey, man, if that's your game of the year, that's cool too. A lot of people online showing a lot of hate towards MK World, but it's a fun game, man. It is fun. Let's see here. Kind of surprised I haven't heard many people that are excited about Ninja Gaiden 4, especially after the disappointment of Rage Bound. I wonder if the IP still has much appeal. Disappointment? Rage Bound reviewed really well. So how is that? How is Rage Bound a disappointment? I thought it reviewed and played. It's good. Rage Bound is good. So I don't know about disappointment. When it comes to Ninja Gaiden 4, I mean, Ninja Gaiden's never been a massively popular franchise. It's always been like more of a hardcore franchise. Like, Ninja Gaiden games don't sell crazy amount of copies. Like, 1 million is pretty much the ceiling for Ninja Gaiden. Like, that's the ceiling for Ninja Gaiden. It's like 1 million or so. So, yeah, like, Ninja Gaiden's never going to be like that game that's like, oh my god, everyone's excited to pre-order the game or anything like that, you know? Screw the MK World haters. There you go. I have over 100 hours in Hades 2, best road game ever in my opinion. It's definitely looking that way because I think that Hades 1 is the best road game ever. So I think Hades 2 definitely going to take after that, you know? Any sequel I feel like is tough to give a nod above the sole unique experience like Expedition 3, but I could be wrong. I mean, I think it should be like the best game. The best game should win. You know, at the end of the day, I think that's what game of the year is. I don't think it's like, oh, if a game is a sequel, it shouldn't win because there's a game that's a new IP. You know, I do think that new IPs or new IPs that are that good also get more, you know, they get extra boosts or like their faults can be forgiven a little bit more than a game that's a sequel. But I still think that it should be given to the best game at the end of the day, you know? So I have to, so that's just my opinion though. We all know Mario Kart 8, and I'll give you guys a perfect example of this. Let me give you a perfect example. Like, Dragon Age Inquisition it wasn't a brand new IP, but it was kind of like a reinvention, or it was like a very different type of game than what they did before with Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age 1. Bayonetta is similar to Bayonetta 1, but significantly better. People said, well, since Dragon Age Inquisition is the more of a new style of game, not a new IP, but new style of game, and a very different from what it did before, that's why I should get the nod. That was the justification. Now, 10 years, 11 years later, go back and play Bayonetta 2. Go back and play Dragon Age Inquisition. Bayonetta 2 was better back then. It's better now. But reviewers and voters gave the nod to Dragon Age Inquisition because, oh, it's something new. It's a reinvention of the franchise. It's this, it's that. It's not a better game. So while, yes, I agree with you overall that, yes, we should give the nod. Obviously, you know, games that try something different or try something new, that's great. But I still think the better game should win. You know, if Expedition wins, it's because it's the best game, not because, oh, well, because it's a new IP. You know, so that's the or because it did something new, different. It's like, it should go to the better game. And that's what made Bayonetta 2 get screwed over. That's what made Super Smash Bros. For Wii U get screwed over. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Bayonetta 2 were better than Dragon Age Inquisition. They are better games overall than Dragon Age Inquisition. Yet they lost because people were having this mindset of, well, it's a revelation, you know? So, and that game's just not as good as Bayonetta 2, you know? So, and I think, like I said, we can all go back, play Dragon Age Inquisition, play Bayonetta. You're going to have way more fun with Bayonetta 2. And I'm not talking about somebody that's like, okay, you have a certain bias for action or for RPGs compared to action games. Like, if you think of them equally, like you just like good games, Bayonetta 2 smokes that game. I have Dragon Age Inquisition. I bought it on the Xbox One. I played it. I put about maybe 10, 12 hours. I said, this game sucks. Like, I was like, I put about 10. I'm like, this game's trash. Like, I don't like it at all. You know? And I was okay with the first Dragon Age. The second Dragon Age, not so much. But Dragon Age Inquisition got all these great reviews. Everybody said it's incredible. That was not Game of the Year, you know? That was not Game of the Year. Let's see here. We all know Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Once Mario Kart World gets its DLC updates, people change their tune. Absolutely. Because people change their tune on Mario Kart 8. So this is all, it's the long play game. That's why I don't really engage too much in the people complaining and saying it's this and that. I'm like, dude, this game's going to get a bunch of DLC. It's going to get a bunch of stuff. It's going to be a different game from the end of the generation. So that's just kind of how Mario Kart is, you know? Let's see, you played it for 1 hour and left Dragon Age. Yeah. Yeah, like, it's not that great. I mean, like I said, and it's not looked at as a classic. People still talk about Bayonetta 2 to today's day. They still say, man, Bayonetta 2 is like the best one. Nobody said, oh my god, Dragon Age Inquisition, oh, that's like the best one. Nobody's saying that. Nobody cares. You know? So yeah. See, people forget. Yeah, people do forget how Mario Kart 8 was at launch. They really do. For Ragebound, I watched the top Ninja Gaiden speedrunners play it. They all hated it. They don't great. I mean, well, that's the problem. They're speedrunners.
There's really too many games. I made another video where I'm wheeled into an asylum on a straitjacket and I'm crying. There's just too many games. But to protect your integrity, I won't let you show it on stream.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of AI videos, I'll be honest. But I understand why people use it. And once again, you know, the way that you're using it is not bad. You're not using it like to do crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of AI videos. But I feel you though, man. I feel you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, CR Worlds Gaming. It's just another way to create mediums and create your thoughts at the end of the day, right? So big love. Shout out to CR Worlds Gaming. 168. We are going. Heading towards that double platinum limit break. Yo, let's go. 32 combos away from that. But yeah, I think like you should never take the opinion of speedrunners when it comes to how good or bad a game is. A speedrunner is a speedrunner. They're gauging the game. They're basing the game on speedrunning. They're not basing the game on how good the game is itself. They're basing it on how can I speedrun this. So I wouldn't take what speedrunners have to say as like gospel. Like, who cares what speedrunners say? Ninja Gaiden is not a speedrunning game. Since when has Ninja Gaiden been a game that you speedrun? Like, is that like a game that gets pop? It's not like it's Super Mario 64 or something like that. Like, since when was that a thing? But yeah, Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound has an 84 average on Metacritic. So yeah, I mean, I don't think people thought it was bad. I mean, it's an 84 average on Metacritic. Not that I use user reviews, but the user scores is a 7.8. So it seems like Seems like a perfectly seems like it's a perfectly fine thing to me, at least. So yeah. Yeah, I would never base like how good or bad a game is based off of speedrunning. Now, if they base it off of like how much they personally like the game based off of speedrunning, then okay. But overall, like, oh, am I gonna like the game or not based off of a speedrunner? Absolutely not, because what are speedrunners looking for? They're looking for how busted is the game. How can I manipulate things? If there's not a lot of tools for them to have fun while speedrunning, they're gonna not like they're not gonna like it as much. But I've never known Ninja Gaiden to be a speedrunning game. Like when I played Ninja Gaiden games back in the day, I mean, speedrunning wasn't a thing, but even like later when speedrunning became a thing, like it was like, oh my god, let me see how fast I can get through Ninja Gaiden 2 Black or something like that, or Ninja Gaiden Sigma, or you know, that's not something that I did. So yeah, I'm not basing it off of what speedrunners say. So yeah, shout outs though. I appreciate you, Fladius. Your opinion's definitely appreciated. Definitely appreciated. If you guys have not asked me a question yet, now is your time. We've got plenty of time to continue asking those questions, so feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, PlayerEssence by itself. More than happy. And if you guys want me to cover any other Nintendo news or gaming news, let me know. I did watch MVG's video though on Xbox, and I definitely thought that was interesting. His video on Xbox talking about the situation that they're going through. He didn't sugarcoat it at all, man. He didn't sugarcoat it at all, and it's rough. It's rough in these Xbox streets. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with Xbox going forward. I hope they don't. I mean, no, the writing's on the wall, man. Like, they're not making another system, like another traditional closed box device system. They're not making another one. They're not. So, but we'll see. I think they're going to make a PC box. I think they're going to make a PC console hybrid box. I think that's what they're going to make, probably. But like I said, we'll see. We need a new Mega Man game. That's what we need. We need a, you know what we need? We need a remake of Mega Man X. Like a complete, full, high-end, like, Metroid Dread style remake of Mega Man X. That would be so good. That would be what we need right now. We need that. I'm listening to Mega Man X Storm Eagle music, and that's great. I used to rent this game all the time back in the day, and I had so much fun. I used to kick my butt, but I had so much fun playing Mega Man. Great franchise. Mega Man X9? No. A full, high-end, super good, high-quality, extra content added, new stuff, all sorts of different things. Like, that's what we need, man. We need that. Like, just go back to what worked and give us, like I said, and add new content and add new robot masters, add new content. Like I said, high-end 2D, like Metroid Dread almost. You know what I'm saying? Want a Mega Man 3 remake? Actually wish they would release Mega Man 1 through 6 3D on the 3DS. Yeah. Been said that. I'll take Metroidvania Mega Man game at this point. I don't think we need a Metroidvania Mega Man game, although I wouldn't be opposed to that. That'd actually be kind of cool. Like if you can just like fight robot masters, like and then not do individual levels and just kind of do it like they have their sectors or zones and you can just go about it freely. Yeah, either way. Ninja Gaiden is a notoriously hard series. 99% of people ain't that guy. I know Ninja Gaiden is really hard. It's not easy. I know it got a remake on the PSP, but that remake is not what I want. We need like a modern HD, modern end. Shout outs to Ben's 310 though, man. I appreciate it. Thought on Prime Trilogy coming to Switch 2. Prime Trilogy coming to Switch 2. Yeah, it's probably gonna come at some point. Switch 1 and Switch 2 probably. So yeah. I mean, we already got Metroid Prime 1, so I think you just mean Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3, right? Yeah, those are probably gonna come at some point. Whether it's through NSO or it's through just re-releasing. Question, is the Batman NES, SNES, and Genesis music copyrighted? Yeah, all of that crap is copyrighted, yeah. All the Arkham, all that music is copyrighted, unfortunately, because Batman has some bangers, especially the NES theme. You know, that theme is incredible, but for some reason it's copyrighted. It's like freaking 40 years old or something like that, you know? Mega Man X is as close to Metroidvania as Mega Man should get, in my opinion. Yeah. Like I said, there's a way to get that done to where it'd actually be pretty cool, but you'd have to have the right design and all of that. So yeah. So yeah. Excited for Prime 4, but haven't played 2, 3, or Hunters. Oof, God, what happened? Why haven't you played 2, 3? Well, you didn't have a Wii, you didn't have a GameCube, you didn't have a Wii, you didn't have a Wii U, you didn't have none of those. What happened, bro? Where'd you go? Like, you just how'd you not play 2, 3, or Hunters? How'd you not play any of those? What happened? Let me know. Let me know what happened. There's always a story behind it, EZT. So I want to know what happened, bro. Xbox Play Anywhere really tells you all you need to know about the next console. It's going to be a PC, sadly, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Let's see here. Danny Elfman is definitely copywriting all his Batman music. Is that the dude's name? Yeah. Hey, that Batman NES music, like, as soon as you're like, like, yeah, that's a copyright, man. He's just waiting there with like he puts on a bat suit. If you play his music, he'll show up at your door. Copyright. Like he'll grab you, like, you know, he'll show up as Batman. He'll send Batman after you. You'll just see a bat symbol outside when you do that. Whenever you get copyrighted, it ain't normal, bro. It's like a bat symbol outside, and Batman busts through your window to give you the copyright, hand it to you in person. I don't play around, man. I don't play around. Yeah, a lot of people have not played Hunters because it was a DS game, which, I mean, DS was one of Nintendo's most successful systems, but people just didn't buy it on there like that. Better see Prime 4 sell at least 4 million copies based off all these complaining over the years. I better see it sell. I mean, this should probably be the best-selling Metroid Prime game. Yeah, this should probably be the best-selling Metroid Prime game. It should be. It should be, because it's on Switch 1 and it's on Switch 2. It's got a massive install base. It's got a lot of hype, anticipation for it. It's probably going to review pretty well. So this should be the best-selling Metroid game of all time. It should be. It should be, but we'll see. We'll see. See, I agree with John Carter. Prime 4 has a trailer problem. It doesn't. But I know you're just trying to be silly. It doesn't have a trailer problem. People are just finding anything to be upset about. People complain that there was not trailers for Metroid Prime 4. They gave you a trailer. They gave you a release date. Just shut up and enjoy it. They gave you the gameplay. We've seen everything. Like, it's fine. There's no problem at all with the trailers or with the game. Like, it's fine. Let's see, if Prime 4 sells more than 3 million copies in 1 month, that's how you know it's successful. I don't think it's going to sell 3 million in 1 month. I don't think it's going to sell 3 million in 1 month. Metroid Dread is like that, that's like 3 million plus, and that's like years. So I don't think it's going to sell 3 million in a month, but I think it could sell upwards of like 1 million pretty quickly. Let's see here. Hopefully MVG can be on the Spunkcast soon. Yeah, I hope so. Love to see Mega Man X Remake. Also, even though I'd love to see one from the SNES graphics, Mega Man X Corrupted. Check that out when you get the chance. Yeah, for sure, Simeon. Metroid Prime 2 is my favorite game of the series and one of my all-time faves. Nothing can stop the hype train for Metroid Prime 4. Yes, sir. There's some nitpicks here and there. There's nothing wrong with the trailers for Metroid Prime 4. There's nothing wrong with the trailers. The trailers are fine. They showed off the psychic abilities. They showed off the gameplay. They showed off the freaking motorcycle. They showed off the combat. They showed off different environments. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with the trailers for Metroid Prime 4. People are just finding something to be upset about. It's just finding something to talk about. It's nothing wrong with the trailers for Metroid Prime 4. Like, I'm kind of, you know what I'm kind of tired of? I'm kind of tired of these weird assessments based off of nothing. That's what I'm tired of. You got your announcement. People were crying and complaining for the release date. You got your release date. You got your trailer. Good. Like, there's nothing wrong. It's just a trailer. It doesn't even matter. You're gonna buy the game anyway. Like, who cares? Let's see here. So yeah. I'm tired of Prime 4 I'm tired of Metroid Prime fans. Annoying as hell. Like, you got your trailer, you got your release date. What are you? Okay. You'll probably get another trailer. You'll probably get an overview trailer later. There'll be an overview trailer later once we get closer to the release. You got what you wanted. So, it's subjective, but at the end of the day, the marketing is doing its job, I guess. There you go. We know the date. People that want Prime are gonna get Prime. People that think it looks good are gonna pick it up. They've shown it off now multiple times. It's been in pretty much every single. It's been in like every direct. It's been in like every major direct this whole year. It was in the direct. It was in the Switch 2 direct. The Switch 2 reveal. It was in the direct before that. The Switch 1 one. It was in the Switch 2 direct. It was in the Treehouse. It was in the most recent direct. It's been in every single major event this year for Nintendo. So like, people are just being weird. And they also gave more information about the Viola bike just recently, which I talked about in my latest video. If you haven't seen my latest video, go check out my latest video. They talked about the Viola bike and what you can do with that. So there you go, man. Like, it is what it is. So yeah. Play Metroid Prime 4 the Switch 2 experience. It feels incredible, super smooth. And there you go. We got people that actually went hands-on with the game multiple times. Like, what else is there? There's nothing else to do, bro. Like, it's okay. Can't wait to after the overview trailer comes. People say that they showed too much. Exactly, because guess what they did with Metroid Dread? That's exactly what they did with Metroid Dread. Arlo and all these guys complained that they showed too much of Metroid. Literally, they showed too much, and I'm like, they're just doing their job. It's the marketing. They're just showing some of the stuff in the game. Oh, they showed too much. Like, so Metroid fans, I don't take none of them seriously. Like, I don't take them complaining about how a trailer is seriously. You got what you needed. So yeah. So yeah, that's just my opinion though. Like, we do not need to see more gameplay of Metroid Prime 4. Like, we don't need to see more. They already showed a whole, you can watch the gameplay. There's already people that went hands. They don't need to show more gameplay of Metroid Prime 4. They don't need to show anymore. They got a whole Treehouse Live where they had the game playing, where you can see different. They got a boss battle. Like, they don't need to show any more gameplay. I think that's enough. Like, they're gonna show more gameplay, but they don't need to show more gameplay of that game. Like, they're gonna show more though. They're gonna have an overview trailer. They might even have a direct for the game. They might even have a full direct where they show a lot more. But at this point, they don't need to show a ton more, in my opinion. If they just had an overview trailer and then it launched, I'd be completely fine with that. If they have a direct, I'll watch it. I'll be excited. But honestly, like, they showed a lot. They haven't showed everything, but I don't want the game to be spoiled. Like, I don't want them to spoil the game. So, like, it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, hold up. We got gameplay. We got a couple trailers. We got a release date. They showed off the Viola. What would be wild if they never showed the Viola and just let people experience? That would have been crazy if they did that. That would have been wild. I would have been like, yo, that would be like an OG move. Just not even talk about the Viola, the bike, and just have players just figure it out. Like, oh, snap, there's a freaking motorbike in the game. You know what I'm saying? Or there's like a freaking motorcycle in the game. That'd be wild, you know? So, so yeah. I mean, it doesn't take much money to do a trailer, Aaron. It's not like we're talking about like TV. It's not like we're talking about like TV commercials or anything like that. Let's see, if Metroid 4 sells less than 1 million units in its first year, is that considered a flop? I would consider that a flop, yeah. If it sells less than 1 million, but it's not going to sell less than 1 million because there are easily more than 1 million Metroid fans that are ready and willing to buy a Metroid Prime game as soon as it drops. So they'll sell a lot more than 1 million in the first year. But yeah, if it sold less than 1 million, that's a flop. That's a super flop because Metroid Prime Remastered sold 1 million units on the Switch 1, and that was just a remaster of the game. So the new game on 2 systems with the big install base should sell well more than 1 million in the first year. Every single Nintendo game announced, people find something to gripe and moan about. It's always something. That's what I'm saying. It's always something. That's why I'm not trying to like say that people aren't allowed to have that, but it's like, you got what you wanted. They wanted to see Metroid more. They wanted to see a release date. People were getting all salty about a potential delay. You got your release date. They showed more gameplay footage. They already, like, enough is enough. Like, what do you complain? Now it's, oh, well, the trailer. They got a trailer product. It's like, oh, Lord have mercy. Dude, there's nothing wrong with the trailer. The trailers are fine. Like, people just find something to be upset about. They gotta find something to be mad about. Like, there's nothing to be upset about. The game runs at 4K. It runs at 120 FPS on Switch 2. There you go. It's people got to play the game. It runs with, like, let's just get excited for the launch, and that's it, man. That's all it. I don't really think Metroid has any backlash. I wouldn't call it backlash. I would just call it like people that just feel like talking online. I wouldn't call it backlash. But no game never has no backlash. There's not a single game ever in the history of gaming that doesn't have that. Every single major game has some type of people online, because there's so many people online that just talk. There's a lot of also non-gamers that have nothing to do with anything. They don't even play video games but want to talk about video games. Like, I debated a guy that doesn't even play video games but wants to talk about video games. Remember, this guy, hardcore Steam PC gamer, this dude has, what, 70 games in a decade? Hardcore PC guy has barely buys anything, just sitting on his ass or yelling on Twitter. You know, doesn't even play anything. 70 games in a decade on Steam? You know, damn Steam Master Race. Steam Broke Race, more like it. Come on, 70 games in a decade? So that's what a lot of these people are just like that. They don't even play anything. They don't even buy anything, but they got something to say. They got something to say. You know? They got something to say. So, you know. So advertisement cost not making video cost. Well, I mean, advertisement in today's day is just making a trailer, so that doesn't cost much to do that. Yeah, people online are so weird. Yeah, people online are weird, bro. They're weird. See, pretty much everybody that I saw talking about Prime 4 was people that have definitely never played Metroid before. Yeah. I have over 70 physical games for the Switch alone. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't sit here and call yourself some type of hardcore PC master race and sitting there playing demos and indie games all day, and over the course of a decade you've only got 70 games. I've got more games on Steam. And yeah, your worth as a gamer isn't based simply on how many games you buy, but you can't be sitting here talking about how hardcore of a gamer in PC master race and talk about like you're better and all this, and like you have all this experience with games when you barely buy or play anything, you know? So yeah. He's a WoW player. I don't think he's a WoW player. That's why I don't play WoW, though, to be honest, because WoW takes up all your time. I can't be sitting here wasting all my time playing WoW, you know? So there's also that. Career complainers, they hide behind their "I'm allowed to criticize Nintendo" excuse to hate 24/7 with immature children groveling at their feet, thanking them for standing up to. Oh yeah, that's essentially what it is, Jackson. Like, and then you look at their libraries, you look at what they're playing. What are they playing on Xbox? What are they playing on PlayStation? Barely anything. They're just like career complainers. They don't even like video games that much. They play everything on easy. They just slide by, and like I said, they just got something to say online because, you know. Exactly, career complainers. I'm not trying to say that everybody that does, but I'm just saying that there is a large segment of people that do that, man. There is a large segment of people that do exactly what Jackson just said right now. Because once again, you start talking to them, hey, show me what games you've got. Dude, I've done this before. I'm like, yo, show me your Steam library. Bro, it's people playing, all they're doing is buying old crusty games from like 2015, They're buying Doom 2016. They're not looking at playing the latest games. They're not looking at playing awesome stuff. All they're looking to do is like take $15 and stretch it into like 7 games on Steam. They're just like weird. Like that's why I'm done arguing with these guys. I'm not talking to no more PC gamers. I'm not talking to any more, like half these people that do that. I swear half. I can't prove this. Or cue the meme from Dexter, the black guy Dokes. Surprise, cue the meme. I can't prove it, but half of these guys are just Steam Deck gaming. Give me $30, let me get 75 games. Like they have no concept of wanting to have consistent first-party games, consistent quality first-party titles, consistent employment with people, like, you know, because you have to employ the people, because Nintendo pays $100,000 plus with the employees. Like, people get paid $80,000 starting out. I mean, if you have thousands of developers, obviously millions on payroll. Right now, I'm not a fan of everything that Nintendo does when it comes to their pricing strategies and all that, but they compare what Nintendo does to Steam. Like, Steam is just a freaking digital storefront. No physical games, no physical anything. They have Steam Deck, but they don't even care about that. They don't even say the sales numbers. That's probably not even some type of crazy profitable thing for them. They don't have a system that they have to support consistently with a lot of employees and constant games. Valve doesn't even make any video games. They barely make anything. And they only have like 400 to 500 employees. And they're trying to compare Steam budget gaming to consistent first-party releases with high-paid employees that make, you know, the best games or make some of the best games out there. And like those people, you just don't argue with those people. I am done. Like, I am done. They're crazy. A lot of these guys doxing, doing crazy stuff. Don't argue with these people, man, because that's all they do. Like I said, they don't come from a realm of reality. They come from a realm of, I got 75 games for $3 on Steam, you know? So that's why everything should be like that. And those people don't know a lot. Those people aren't logical, you know? So yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. I strongly believe gaming should be fun, yet so many people who are angry all the time. Like, you should stop gaming and pick up knitting or stamp collecting, something that doesn't anger you. There are some people that literally are just angry with everything 24/7. Yeah, so I agree with that, man. It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Everything's like a Steam Humble Bundle, Indie Bundle, Hundle, Fundle, Charity Bundle, Fundle, Mundle, Sundle. Like, and that's good. That's fine. I'm not opposed to people getting discounts, but if you want to get consistent new releases from people that can afford to turn on the lights in their house, you can't do what Steam does. What does Steam do? Steam is a digital storefront that doesn't make dedicated hardware. That's not a PC. Switch 2 is a dedicated system, SoC, system on chip, which is completely different from using just AMD parts or using PC parts or making some type of thing like that and running a whole storefront, like being able to run a PC, like a laptop or something like that, or run Windows or run Steam OS. Completely different. And they don't make games. They don't make consistent games. Like, what's the Valve lineup for this year? Do they have 7 or 8 games? No. Do they have new games all the time? No. Are they announcing directs? No. Are they putting together directs? No. What are they doing? So people sitting here try to ghetto rig Nintendo to be like Steam is just the craziest thing, man. Like, I don't want that. Now, once again, if you like Steam, I've said it a million times, I'll say it once, I'll say it again, that's fine. But we need different types of businesses. We need different types of ways to do things. Everything just can't be Steam. And here's the thing, these people want monopolies. They want Steam to have a monopoly so they can just get what they want. If Nintendo put their games on Steam, a lot of this stuff wouldn't even be happening, because they'd be like, oh, well, I get what I want, but they're just angry with hardware. Like, oh, well, I don't want to be able to play it on there, you know? So that's the problem, though. The problem is they don't want competition. They don't want business. They don't want that. What they want is to get everything where they want it, and they don't care about everybody else surrounding it. They just want Steam to run a monopoly on everything, and there's nothing else to play but Steam. Steam's the only place you go to play, and those people cannot be trusted. They cannot be trusted. They cannot be relied upon, and they cannot be taken seriously, you know? So I stopped arguing with these guys. I don't argue with them no more, you know? Shout outs, man. I don't care about anybody who's watching me, stalker or anything. They can clip and they can talk about me all they want to. I don't care. I've seen people try to tag me. This person said this. I just block them. I've had that happen to me now for a decade plus. I don't care. Clip all you want to. Do whatever. What I'm saying is coming from how I feel the truth. In my opinion, this is how I see it. How I see it is a lot of these people, they want Steam to be a monopoly. They want everything to be discounted to like $3. And they want Steam to be a monopoly. That's what they want. They're angry because it's not on there. That's what a lot of these people are doing. Now, if you're not that person, then that's fine. Then don't worry about it. But that's who I've ran into. That's how they want it. They don't want competition. Just like they don't want Epic Game Store to be around. Why do they need Epic Game Store when they can just do their Steam? Steam is way better. Even if Epic Game Store was as good as Steam, they still probably don't want to go to Epic Game Store. They don't want to have a separate launcher. They don't want to go. They just want everything to be on where they want it, you know? Which is like, whatever, that's fine. But I would like competition. I would like business. I would like there to be multiple places to where it drives up competition. I don't want Steam and Valve to own everything and to get everything. Like, I would like there to be competition. I would like there to be multiple places because then they can manipulate prices. They can do whatever they want. I would like there to be Xbox. I'd like there to be PlayStation. I'd like there to be Nintendo. I'd like there to be multiple places. I don't want there just to be one entity that rules all of gaming. That's stupid, you know? So that's dumb. Let's see, man. I got 0 patience for these bums. I'm just calling a spade a spade. That's what I'm saying. Like, Juice, I've just taken a step back because, like I said, a lot of these guys are crazy. They're doxing. They're doing crazy stuff, man. So I don't even talk on Twitter like that no more. I don't even really say nothing no more because there's no point. There's no getting around these people. The clickbait and all that type of stuff is just crazy, you know? So yeah. Not gonna lie, Epic Game Store is trash platform, sure. But I guarantee you, even if it was better, are people gonna leave Steam to go there? Absolutely not. Like, they're absolutely not gonna leave there to go to Steam. But just like, I mean, good old games. Good old games is great, right? But way more people shop on Steam than they do good old games, and that's a great storefront. So it's like one of those things to where people just want a monopoly. They just want that. Steam people just want a monopoly on Steam. They'll act like they don't, but they actually do. You know. I remember how they used to talk. About Sony until their games came to Steam. Exactly. Once Sony's games came to Steam, all of a sudden there's so much that they're nowhere near as hard on Sony anymore. They're now siding with them on lawsuits, on copyright, like the whole copyright infringement lawsuit with with Tencent. Oh, well, they're okay with that. You know, oh, Horizon's on Steam, no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they're okay with that one, even though isn't that stifling creativity? Isn't that a problem? They're always against that until it's that. So yeah. I can understand some people going for PC instead of Xbox, but I'm not wasting my time trying to find or even build a PC. I mean, you can get pre-built, which are pretty easy, but yeah. Can't reason with the unreasonable. Most people are already made up their minds based off emotions and no amount of evidence and contrary to convince them otherwise. Waste of time trying to debate. Exactly. It really is. That's what I realized, Jackson. So I'm done, you know. I'm done with that. So there's no point in wasting your time with them. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is so irrational. Like, it's like, to me, it's like, we're here to play games. Like, I think NZT says it best. Fanboys of every company can be cringe and weird, but who cares? Play what you play on. Just play what you like and enjoy it. It's all it's gaming about. But the funny thing is that's what 95 to 99% of people think. But once again, if you're online and you just like see something, like I said, crazy, you can't even post about what you like. Because even if you post about what you like, guess who's coming in? Guess who? If you check the comments, guess who's going to be there? You can't even post about what you like because then, oh, trust me, people are going to have something to say, you know? So notice how I don't really post about what I even like anymore on Twitter. I don't post about anything. I'll come here and talk about it. I'll do my videos, but I'm not going to do it for free and not, you know, and like have people just berate you or berate me for simply liking something, you know? So yeah. Shout outs to Deported with the $2. Says OJ just doesn't like gaming because he's robust. No, I have no problem. I have Steam myself. Obviously, I mean, I had a Steam Deck. I gave them my money. Technically, I gave them my money. They still have my money that I gave them, right? Because I bought it and then I sold it. And when I sold it to the other guy didn't pay for it, didn't give Valve their money. I gave Valve my money. So, I mean, technically, like I said, I was willing to give them a chance, even though some people, really stupid people that have a brick for a brain and can't think because they're on too many steroids, think that I never wanted it in the first place, which, no, that's not true. I wanted a Steam Deck. I tried to buy a Steam Deck the minute it launched. Like, I was there waiting in queue to buy the Steam Deck when it launched. What was it, 2022 or 2021? I forgot exactly when. But I was in queue, but I couldn't get one. The site crashed. I couldn't get one. And I had wanted one from then, but I couldn't get one. So I'm like, okay, this will be a way for me to actually get into Steam gaming because it's handheld and I like playing handhelds. So maybe it'd be cool for me to get this thing. I can dock it. I can play it almost like a Switch. This would be great for me to get into handheld gaming, to get into PC gaming more. So I actually wanted one. I didn't go into it saying that I don't want one. I tried to get one on launch day. I tried to get one, but I couldn't because the website crapped out and it never let me actually buy the system. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait. And it was sold out and it was out of stock for a while. And then eventually they said, oh, well, they're doing a Steam Deck OLED. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just get that one at some point. So then I bought that one and I had like, okay, I'm looking forward to, checking it out and trying to get into PC gaming more. So like I said, the more that I messed with the system, the more that I tinkered with it, the more that I realized that it's just not for me. But I tried to get into it and I gave it an honest shot. Like, that's why I kept it for so long. Otherwise, I would have sold it. I would have sold my Steam Deck OLED a long time ago, but I kept it for a year plus, Kevin
Can I
with
get
the
any music from Joe and Mac?
Absolutely, Joe and Mac music. Thank you for the $3 dono. So yeah, thank you for the big three. But yeah, man, like I was trying. Like I have multi-platform. Like I'm not just Nintendo gamer. I have Xbox. I have PlayStation. I have Nintendo. I have a PC. Like I have everything because I want to try things out. I don't just buy things just to buy things. If I know that I don't like something, that's stupid. That's what weirdos do. I'm not a weirdo, and I'm not better than anybody when it comes to it. But I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I'm college educated. I've got my degrees. I'm not dumb. I don't just sit there and say, oh, I'm gonna buy this just because, even though I know I'm not gonna like something. I don't do that. I want to give something a chance. I want to try it to see if I'll like it because I'd have Steam for a very long time. I've had PC for a long time. I've tried to get into PC for years, decades. I've tried to get into PC. I've bought 3 different gaming PCs at this point. I've got Steam. I've got a bunch of games. I've streamed Steam games before. I've tried to get into it. Like I've made a legitimate, honest effort to try to get into it. So like when I see people say, "Oh, you're Nintendo, you didn't even try," it's like, who are you? I'm me. I know me, bro. What do you mean? I've spent literally thousands of dollars on PC games, gaming PCs, hardware. What do you mean? I didn't spend all that just and know that I won't like. I don't do all that. That's weird. I don't spend money on things that I don't like, that I know that I'm not going to try to give a legitimate shot to. That's stupid. Shout outs though. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate the $3 dono, man. All right, let's see here. Joe and Mac. Joe and Mac, just any music. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. That's crazy. Want to summon a PS, Xbox, PC fan would just post something positive about Switch. It's like Beetlejuice. Oh yeah, you can't even post anything. Juice Man Vaughn gets cooked by this all the time, dude. Juice Man Vaughn will post something positive and he'll just. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say cook. Nobody actually cooks Juice. But yeah, I'll see that post. Juice will post something and somebody will be like, "You Nintendo fanboy." But I mean, to be honest though, Jackson, like it's the same thing too with PlayStation and stuff. Like it's the same thing with like a lot of things. Like if you post something about Xbox or PlayStation, like the only thing that you can post something about and you won't get anything negative is PC. If you post PC, you can sit there and glaze gaming all day and glaze PC like it's the greatest thing ever, like it's a slice of heaven on earth, and people will sit there and praise you and say it's the great, even if there's things that are not great. Don't say anything negative about Steam Deck online. You know what I'm saying? You'll get branded as like the worst thing ever, right? You can't, but if you say something negative about Nintendo, it's okay. You can do that. You can criticize that, But if somebody rushes in to defend Steam Deck, they're not fanboys. They're not fanboys. They're the right just cause. I'm telling you, a lot of these people, once again, have like manifest destiny or something like that. They're entitled and they deserve this or that. It's like it's their deserving, rightful, in the right, like moral like the Crusades or something like that, man. It's funny to me. So that's true. I just experienced it more on Switch 2 Gamer. Oh yeah, Switch 2 is the hot thing to talk about right now. So you're seeing it a lot right now, right, Jackson? So like you're seeing it a ton. If you post anything positive, you're seeing that. So yeah. Twitter X is the point where you have to just run to your social media accounts like Kamiya, have the block button ready. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of blocking, you know. Like if somebody just says something crazy to me, I'm just like, yeah, I don't need to argue back. I can just block you, or I can just mute you and like never talk to you again. Like, you know, so I can just do that. So hey, when I call them broke bun community, they get so, oh my gosh, Juice, you've had a couple like bangers, right? With the broke bum community stuff. Like you've had a couple like thousands of likes and then like tons of quote tweets. There's been a few of those that you've gotten, you know, that I found that were pretty funny overall. So yeah. Still have my Steam Deck and my Switch 2, two of the best gaming handhelds in the market right now. There you go, man. What's up, the Great Wah? But no, Jackson, I feel you, brother, man. It's always good to see you show up because I know you got like a lot of wisdom and you know you share your honest thoughts. You're not like a lot of these liars, man. People be lying about everything, man. Like I don't think people need to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, but goodness gracious, bro. Like you're not even allowed to like. Sometimes people don't even let you allow to like say something. They'll be upset if you like something, right? Like I don't care if somebody likes Xbox or PlayStation or whatever. Like I like that stuff too, you know. But like I said, sometimes people get crazy with this stuff. Overall, so yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button though. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button. I see the most I see is when y'all respond occasionally. That's about it. I stay out of that crap. I want to enjoy my games despite people whining about Mario Kart World all day. Yeah, I don't even go into like the conversation about Mario Kart World because at this point it's just like a lot of it is just crazy, just disingenuous. Like with people just looking for Twitter. At this point, it's just people looking for Twitter clout. You know, it's just a lot of people just looking for Twitter clout at this point. You know, so yeah. So yeah. I will just say Twitter clout, so yeah. My roommate would always talk about how great PC and I think that's Steam is. He never played any games he bought. That sounds like Steam gamer right there. That sounds like a Steam gamer. Like, that sounds like a lot of Steam gamers, but they'll sit there and talk about how great it is. Or like the guy that I debated, and then you ask them what do they play? Like what are you playing? Like they don't play any of the big games that come up. They just play little budget indie games all day or like demos. Like they barely even like gaming. Like I said, a lot of people just like to talk. They like the allure of gaming. A lot of gamers like the biggest difference in today's day compared to back then is that back then people were actually like real gamers. Back then people actually, because like we had more time and maybe we were younger or whatever. People were actually real gamers back then. Back in the day, bro, you can be like for real, be like a real gamer back then. In today's day, like it's not even people. There's so many people online, you don't even know who actually plays anything. A lot of these guys don't even play anything, you know. So like when you got into a discussion like with the real gamer back in the day, you know, because like okay, what are you playing? What have you played? Blah blah blah. Today's day, people just like the allure of saying I'm a gamer. It's like so casualized to the point to where everyone is. Oh, you play Madden, you play COD, you play what? You play a few different games. I've seen people talk so much trash online. Some hardcore PlayStation, hardcore Xbox guys, hardcore PlayStation dudes. All they play is COD, Madden, Call of Duty, and they're like hard. It's like, dude, what? You know? So yeah, man. I have 7 years deployed and still have more Steam games than that guy. Yeah, seriously, man. Found a direct correlation between personal happiness and how much I ignored social media. When I was chronically online, I was miserable. Yeah, exactly. Like, luckily for me, like, I've taken a lot of psychology classes or courses, and I've taken a lot, and like, obviously I played football, so like, you can take a lot, because it takes a lot for you to crash into another person, like, over and over and over and over and over again. So words are just kind of like whatever for me, because I'm crazy enough to decide to play football. It's probably not a game that anybody should play, you know? But if you're crazy enough to play that, like, the internet isn't really too much. But once again, it's not that I'm better than anybody. It's just something that, like, when I played, it was trash talk central. It was trash talk city, man. It was ferocious, you know? It was, you know, like I said, not only are they trash talking you, but they're also hitting you too, you know, like I say, whereas online, it's just a bunch of dweebs, you know, just a bunch of nerds behind a keyboard that are talking all big and bad and tough when they're really just pipsqueaks for real, you know, like IRL. And I mean that mentally they're pipsqueaks. A lot of these guys are just, you know, they living out their fantasy of being tougher than they actually are. So it doesn't faze me. But the reason why I stopped, the reason why I'm not really going to be going into it, one, because I'm just kind of tired of it. Two, because it's just kind of like whatever. I'm tired of it spilling over to my stream. But three, because like I said, people are now getting super crazy. Like, they're doxing, you know, they're doing, like, they're trying to involve other people in my fam and stuff. So to me, and I started after the debates that I was doing, when I'm starting cooking people in debates, all of a sudden the people that, you know, don't like that, all of a sudden now they want to sit there and try to get a one up on me. So now I'm just like, you know what, it's not even worth it. It's not like I'm getting paid, like, you know, a crazy amount to do debates against these people. A lot of these people don't even have any subs. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have that many subs or anything. So there's no point in sitting here and cooking somebody in this debate. Nobody that's bigger wants to debate me, because why would you sit there and get cooked by me? That's going to look bad on your resume. So nobody that has more subs wants to debate. I've offered. Nobody wants to come up and step up to do that. Okay, that's fine. But people say, oh, well, it's your attitude's bad. Okay, cool. But nobody wants to debate Prime either. Prime's attitude isn't bad. Nobody wants to debate him either. So after we did that one debate, nobody wants to debate us anymore. All the people that were nobody wants to talk to us anymore. After we did that one debate, because we cooked that guy so bad, nobody's like, oh damn, we can't actually step up to what we're saying here. So for me, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's done. There ain't nothing else to talk about. People can make whatever videos they want to make. They can make any irrational statements. I'm not gonna sit there and get involved with a bunch of stuff 24/7. I might make an odd comment here or there, but you know, now that they're doxing, they're acting crazy, a lot of these people, I'm good. You know, there's no point in getting involved. You know. Let's see. A lot of these kids watch games more than they play. Yep, exactly. Yep. A lot of them just watch games, and so they make their whole they base everything that they're talking about based off of what they see on YouTube or something like that. You know. Metaphor is $15 right now. Oh, $15? That's hard to pass up. It's definitely not going to be $15 on Switch 2. So yeah. So yeah, it's definitely not going to be Switch 2. Not that one. So, but I mean, like I said, we'll see. So yeah. $15 for Metaphor. I mean, I would say maybe you pull the trigger on that one. Pull the trigger for 15, and then, you know, at 15, it's like a you gotta get it at 15, man. I don't know. It's definitely coming to Switch 2 though. I just don't know when it's coming. But yeah, it's kind of like impulse buy at 15. Is that like the Prime big deal day? Came up with the trenches where let's see here. I came up in the trenches where it was hell being a GameCube fan. Nothing can N64 and GameCube fan online. Nothing can exactly. Like, that's the same thing with me too. I grew up in like when the internet got started, the N64, then the GameCube. Dude, the GameCube was like the #1 most hated system online. Even though the GameCube was incredible, GameCube fans were fighting for their life on social media back before social media was even really a thing. On message boards, on N4G, on so many places. Like, it was like you're not allowed to be a GameCube fan. Nintendo's just the worst ever. And that's why I tell people it has nothing to do, like, there's always going to be something with Nintendo. It doesn't matter. They can do everything just fine. The GameCube was cheap. The GameCube had cheap games. The GameCube had a consistent lineup of games, and people still found some way to say that it's terrible and say that nobody should buy the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, GameCube had player's choice. GameCube had all the things that people are saying Nintendo's the worst for right now. GameCube was anti all of that. And guess what? People still found ways to be upset and to be angry with the GameCube and not to say don't buy it. So I don't buy this. It's because I don't buy all that. I don't buy. Now there's some legitimate stuff, but I don't buy all the rest of it. You know. So yeah. The portal with the $2 is mostly GameCube was hated because it was purple purse, and that's stupid because you buy a system to play the games, not because the PS2 looked like an old Betamax. Like, you buy a system to play the games, not because you think you're gonna like wear it like an accessory or something, or it's like a fashion statement. You know? So the best systems age beautifully. GameCube, SNES, fine wine forever. Yep. That's why GameCube games are super expensive. A lot of the stuff is rare because people know what's up, man. When you go back and play the GameCube games play way faster and better than a lot of Xbox and PlayStation games. Like the input delay, the response timing is so fast on GameCube, and the games are really well crafted and built, and even a lot of games from that generation are. But Nintendo's first party games in particular run and look great on the GameCube. You know, their games were fantastic. If you go back and play some of the Mario parties, you go back and play Metroid Prime, you go back and play Beautiful Joe, that's not Nintendo first party, but started on GameCube. You go back and play Twin Snakes, you go and play all these games, a lot of them are really good, you know. I'm right though, at school. I mean, at school I remember people, they hated on GameCube simply because they said they make kiddie games. That was the thing that I heard a lot, because Mario was for kids and PlayStation and Xbox have blood and shooting, you know. That was what it was. What was that? Which is still somewhat to this day people say that. It's obviously it's not as bad or true, but yeah. But now we got Fire Emblem. Now we've got Xenoblade. Now we've got franchises that Bayonetta now at this point. Nintendo, you know, Nintendo's pretty much buying certain rights to individual games. So now we got a lot of stuff that you can't make that same argument now, you know? Even though we had Fire Emblem in the GameCube era, but people didn't know about it. People know about Fire Emblem now. And obviously Bayonetta was not around. So yeah, I think it's great. Might not be on long tonight. I really want to binge as much JJBA, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, we're almost done with the stream. I mean, you came on late, Dr. Birdie. We've already been going for nearly 3 hours, so we hit our goal. We hit our overclock, so we're going for the 3 hours tonight. So we're probably going to end the stream in the next 15 minutes or so. So if you want to hang out for that time period, you can. But yeah. Yes, OJ, the Series X version of Metaphor's on sale for 15. Ooh. For 15, I might just pick it up just so I can have the Series X version. I already have the PS5 version. I have it digital and I have it physical. Yeah, I have the special edition of Metaphor. Yeah, I have it right up there, PS5 physical. But yeah, for $15, that's actually worth it. Yeah, I have the special edition right up there. It's probably might be worth it for 15. Been very busy tonight, that's why I'm on late. No, it's okay. This is not your job, Dr. Birdie. You can come here whenever you have time. If you want to watch anime instead of coming here, you can do that as well. If you want to do something else instead of coming here, you don't have to come here. Like I said, it's not a job. But I appreciate anytime that you do have time. Like I said, you spend your life clock here. I appreciate you. So, yeah. Ironic that the ones who say those games are for kids are themselves kids, as only the child would judge another's maturity based off the choice of video game. Exactly. Most of the time when people say that, they have a pretty low level of maturity themselves, because I would never judge somebody in terms of their maturity level based off of, like, you know, video games that they play. Like, you know, it's just silly. A lot of games people play, like Minecraft, right? Adults play that. People play anything. So, yeah. Player says, have you ever thought about doing a marathon? And OJ tries a segment. I've thought about that, and I'm gonna put on an overshirt, an undershirt. I'm gonna have a a bunch of stuff in the background and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I think it's gonna be fun. So, oh man. So, yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a ton of fun. What does anybody have any other big game deals that are going on for the Prime Day? Like, is there anything else that's like really good? Like, what Xbox games can you get for a pretty good price right now? All right, I see Tales of Graces for $20. Ooh, on the Switch 1. Might wanna get that. I'm just gonna add it to my cart. Let's see what else they got. So yeah, you can get Tales of Grace. Let's go over some deals, right? I already got Fantasian. That's $30 though if you want Fantasian. What else? Ooh, Romancing Saga for the Switch 1. $28. If it was 20, I'd probably wait till Black Friday. Maybe I'll get that. But that's $28. That's not bad. And then you can get the Switch 2 update for $10. You've got, what else you've got here? I don't see a lot of the gaming ones. Gigastone Micro SD Express. They got those for $119. So yeah, I'll probably wait on the Micro SD Express cards. I'll probably wait on those. Wait till they do 2 GB or something like that for some price that's good. What else? No deal on Red Dead Redemption for the Switch 1. I think somebody said Metaphor, so let's take a look at Metaphor. Metaphor. ReFantazio. They said there's a deal on that. Yeah, it's $15 on Xbox Series X. I mean, there's no point in me getting this. It's $50 on PlayStation 5. So it's nobody bought this game on Xbox. They're just trying to get rid of it. They're just trying to get rid of it. Literally nobody bought this game on Xbox. And it's on Game Pass if I'm not correct. But yeah, nobody was buying this game. Oh man, nobody bought that game on Xbox, dude. They just said, listen, just take it off our hands for $15. It just seems like a steal. Maybe it's like 77% off for Metaphor ReFantazio on Xbox. So I mean, it's almost like an impulse, even though I already have it. All right, let me see what else here. Okay, ooh, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is $14 on Xbox Series X. That's not bad. Paul Gale with the dog notices. Great video this morning, OJ. I made sure to hype it. How about some Beautiful Joe music for today's anniversary of the game? Yes, sir. I got you. Beautiful Joe. Beautiful Joe. Thank you for hyping the video too, man. I appreciate that, Paul Gale. I'm gonna hype you. Thank you for the support, man. MSI Claws on sale for $1,024. That's all you, Justin. That's all you, man. Have fun at it. You know, I thought I was in Bizarro Land because the craziest person said instead of buying a PC handheld, buy a Switch 2. Michael Pachter. Well, Michael Pachter was like, there's no point in buying these PC handhelds. They're too expensive. Just get a Switch 2. We can do the same thing. I'm like, hell is frozen over, man. Like, all right, okay. We got Unicorn Overlord on Xbox Series X for $31. I think, Like a Dragon. I think I can. That's not bad for Armored Core for $20. Stalker 2 for $20. Like a Dragon Pirate. Okay, 30. Okay, this Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth for $14. Okay, we might have to just go ghetto budget Xbox gaming. You can get Like a Dragon. Oh, I already have Like a Dragon, but you can Like a Dragon. Yakuza Like a Dragon is $9. $9.33. Yeah, this is how you get the Xbox games for super cheap. They're going on clearance, baby. You get them for. I just wanted to build my Xbox Series library because I'm pretty sure that this thing's gonna be. These games are gonna go extinct. These physical copies are gonna go extinct soon, bro. These physical copies are going extinct, baby. They are going extinct. Okay, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster for $20 as well. So you've got that too. Yeah, $20. Red Dead Or not Red Dead, sorry, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster for 20. Excuse me, not bad at all for 20 for that. Physical copy. Maybe. Just add it to cart, then we'll see. Oh, you can get Resident Evil 4 remake on the Xbox Series X for 15 bucks. That's not bad. Yo, Massive Reek with the $5 dono. Let's go.
I bought Metaphor Collector's Edition cause feel ain't no one bought it on that platform and it was cheap lol. But I bought on Steam 2 to play on Steam Deck, but really I wanna play on Switch 2 at 60. It looks crunchy to get good FPS on Steam Deck.
Yeah, it's I think that's when I realized that I'm like, the music started up like, let me tell you what happened when I played the game on Steam Deck. Let's see here. I think it... Hold up. This music started up when I tried to get it running at 60 on Steam Deck. It was a boss battle, bro. And I think that's when I realized I probably don't, I don't want to, like, not that the 60 was the make or break for it, but I had it on, I know I was going to get it on PS5, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get this on PS5 anyway, so yeah. So thank you, Massive Rican, for the $5 dono. Thank you, Dane Gonzalez with the dollars. They should rename the Amazon Prime big deals to Xbox clearance. Yeah, Xbox has crazy clearances right now. Stalker 2 for 20 bucks for Stalker 2 as well. So I'm just gonna put a lot of these in there, and then I'm not gonna buy all of them though. I might just start collecting Xbox Series X games, especially if it's not smart delivery. If it's just straight up on Xbox Series X, then it's on the disc. So these games are gonna go extinct. Like, I already know that you're not gonna be able to find them. Okay, Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster. In the future, the Xbox Series X might be like the GameCube. It literally might, like the Xbox Series X with the disc drive literally might turn into the GameCube of like 20 years from now, where you can't find the games, they're all expensive, and people think that it's actually it ends up being way better than what people remember. Like, people will trash Xbox Series X, but I think in 20 years or in the future, people are gonna say, this is a good system. And like, there's a lot of good games, you know? And then people are gonna be scrambling to find the last of the physical copies of this for this system. I'm telling you, bro, that's what's gonna happen. I know that's what's gonna happen for a lot of games, especially Xbox Series X games that are on disc with no smart delivery. People are gonna be like, where can I get this at? Like, these games, man. That's why I got a 2 terabyte Xbox Series X. It's gonna be a hot. Oh yeah, that 2 terabyte will probably be crazy. I mean, there's like none of them. There's not that many of them. So yeah, but it's God, it's pricey, dude. It's like what? It's like $800 for that thing now. Like the 2 terabyte. But you need the one with the disc drive though. The disc drive. The one with not the disc drive. That one's not gonna be anywhere near as valuable. That one's not gonna be anywhere near as valuable. So yeah. Michael Pachter redemption arc. Yeah. Super Mario RPG for 37. That's not bad. It's not bad. So your son in the future will make video talking about how the rare in this system. I know, buy now before rare. 2045. 2045. Buy now before rare. Okay, you got the one with the disc drive. 2 terabyte with the disc drive. Oh yeah, that one's gonna be worth a ton, bro. That is gonna be worth a ton. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy. What's up, Nick93? I'm gonna get copyrighted. I just have to play that music that one time. Metaphor music is so good. It is so good. Some of the best music ever, man. All right, here we go, party, man. Final destination. No items. One-on-one. Fox only. Fox only, one-on-one, final destination, no items, party, man. Let's go. Oh, man. What shop are you on at the moment? Oh, I'm just on Amazon, because it's the Amazon Prime big deal days. What's up? AJS? Oh, man. Them games still ain't physical, though. The ones that are smart delivery, SK Massive, those ones are not physical. So the ones that says Xbox One and Xbox Series X, those ones, yeah, it's the Xbox One version on disc, but then you have to download the Xbox Series X version. The ones that just say Xbox Series X on there, it's on the disc for the most part. It's on the disc. Now, if it requires an internet, it'll tell you like requires internet, usually somewhere on there. But yes, the ones that are Xbox One and Xbox One or Xbox Series X, those ones are, the Xbox Series X version usually isn't. However, this is why it makes it a little confusing. There are some games, one in particular, that actually does, that says Xbox One and Xbox One or Xbox Series X, and that does have both games on there, and that is SMT5 Vengeance. For some reason, it has the full SMT5 Vengeance on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X/S version on the disc. So yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's maybe it's a little confusing, but yeah. But yes, a lot of the smart delivery games that say Xbox One and Xbox Series do not have the game on the disc. Yes, but if it says Xbox Series, it should. Most of those do have it on the disc. But yes, if you're talking about not true blue physical, like actually playing off the disc, yeah, obviously none of those play off the disc. Nintendo's the only system that decided that they actually want to have true blue, real physical games, despite the game key card controversy. Cartridges play off the cartridge. If you have one, that's a real full cartridge, it plays off there. It doesn't install to your hard drive. And SK Massive, that's where we 100% agree. I agree. It is more like an unlock key. It is a key because it does install to a hard drive, and the hard drive that's not a physical game. It's running off of a hard. I agree with you. It's not a true blue physical game, but at least once again, at least the physical game is there. But you're right. You are right that it doesn't run off of it. That is true. Xbox Series X is a solid system. Microsoft just messed up the release schedule. That's really what it comes down to. Okay, you can get Visions of Mana for $28. They probably should have just put that down to $20 for Xbox. Ain't nobody buying that at $28. Ain't nobody buying that at $28. That's not happening. So. Man, as long as you don't have to use the internet, it's a physical game, in my opinion. Nah, it's not a real true blue physical game because it's installing to a hard drive. It's installing to a hard drive. And to me, sure, it's a physical game, but the game isn't actually running off the game. It's not running off that. It's running off of the hard drive. So yes, you're right. It is a physical game, but it's not a true blue physical game because once again, a physical game runs off of the actual game. That's not how physical games work. That's not, a physical game should not run off of a hard drive. You should not need a hard drive to run a physical game. That's not how physical games work. That's how a PC works. That's how a PC works. So I'm not going to change the definition of a physical game because Microsoft and Sony do it. That's essentially what happened. All of a sudden we start changing the definition of a physical game because Microsoft and Sony do it. Like, no. The PS1, the PS2, and for the most part PS3, you put the game in there, it runs off there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, not all of a sudden it's on a hard drive. Now that's not a physical game. It's supposed to run off the game itself. It's not supposed to run off a hard drive. It's installing to a hard drive. It's a key. It's an unlock key for you to play the game. Once again, I know some people don't care about that, but we can't sit there and, that's literally not a physical game. Like, that's not the same thing, you know? Let's see here. Those days aren't coming back, though. It's hard driving your system. But once again, Switch 2 has it where those days aren't 100% gone. Which is why it makes it more upsetting that they don't sometimes have like actual real physical games, because no, they're not gone 100% because Switch 2 has it where it plays off the game. So it's not 100% gone yet. It ain't there yet, you know? That one year where they released 0 exclusives, I know MS was cooked this generation. Yeah, that was where I decided, that's where I saw, I was like, okay, yeah, they're cooked, you know? Pixel Remaster was $45. Okay, that's a pretty good price for Pixel Remaster. I already have it though, but yeah. Yeah, check out Pixel Remaster. It's a good game. You get all the Final Fantasy games. Well, Final Fantasy 1 through 6. So. About to pick up some cheap yeah, I mean, it might be better to wait for Black Friday deals Because I think these deals are okay, but Black Friday is probably going to be better than this. It's probably going to be like we're going to be able to get like $7 or $8 games. Like they're going to be looking just to clear out stock. So I'm thinking about just maybe waiting. Maybe I'll just buy it. My wife wants a new TV stand thing, so I might just pick out like one TV stand for my wife. She wants a new one, so I might just pick out that and go from there. So yeah. But either way, I want to say thank you guys so much for coming out to today's stream, man. Today was wild. I appreciate that, man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being awesome. Appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. Appreciate you guys coming through. Appreciate you guys being awesome. You guys are the best. And check out my most recent video. If you have not seen my video on Xenoblade Chronicles upgrades coming, check it out, man. Today was a great stream, man. I love today's stream. Shout outs to Bead Queen once again for the giveaways. So I appreciate that. We're gonna give those away. Like I said, I'm probably gonna put up a post on Twitter saying that we're giving away whatever, but I'm not gonna make it. Here's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna give them away. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna say, hey, drop a comment below, because that just creates bots. That creates fake accounts and bots. I'm gonna say, hey, look, subscribe there, and listen, we'll give it away randomly, like on a stream, or we'll just give it away randomly, like to a commenter on a video or something like that, But I'm not gonna do where I have like a post and like drop a comment, because that just creates so many bots, So yeah, we got Bead Queen so nicely donated to have 4 separate giveaways for all the big games coming up. So Pokemon Legends ZA, we're gonna have a giveaway for that. We're gonna have a giveaway for Kirby Air Riders. We're gonna have a giveaway for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, and we're gonna have a giveaway for Metroid Prime 4. But I'm not gonna drop a comment. I'm gonna do it where it's like, hey, we're gonna have live streams, and we're gonna give them away during maybe I stream the game. We're gonna give them away during the stream. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say, hey, look, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll have a chance at winning. That's what we're gonna do. Because I'll make a post talking about it, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to do the whole thing, because like I said, we had way too many bots, and then people just unsub after that. Tanks the sub counts and stuff, and like I said, people just create bots too much. So yeah. But all right, that's gonna be that, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming out to tonight's stream. Shout outs to Bead Queen once again, for big love to Bead Queen. She went further than beyond, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're not. Hit the like button before you guys go. And check out my most recent video. Once again, check out my most recent video where I talk about Xenoblade and the and all of that, because it's awesome. It's great. It's a lot of fun to talk about that type of stuff. So make sure you guys check that out. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. So yeah, that's fun. Thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream once again. I have to say thank you a million times. We're probably going to take tomorrow off, but I might not. We'll just see based off what my wife wants to do, if she wants me to go do stuff or not. I might stream, I might not. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see on that one. But all right, thank you guys. Again, love you guys. I linked my video. Go watch it. Go vote in the poll. And yeah, we'll see you guys for tomorrow's video. I'll probably do a short. I need to work on another top. I need to do a top 10. I haven't done a top 10 in a hot minute, so I'll probably work on a top 10 for you guys. So yeah. All right, guys. Love y'all. Peace. Thank you guys for the support today. You guys were all incredible.